Hello, hello. My name is Indra. Today we're ranking every single Pokemon in the Pokemon franchise. And I've also brought someone along for this, actually.
Oh wait, hold on a moment. Hello. What? Oh, geez, I got the stream. I have the stream pulled up on my end. I actually did have that pulled up on my end. Hello. I am the yellow. I am the cool yellow rat that resides in Indra's closet.
I don't have a closet. I'm underwater.
I reside in an air bowl to be exact.
Enjoy the air bubble. There's nothing for you in there.
Yes. Please help me. He hasn't fed me any snacks.
You don't deserve snacks. Anyways, today we're just doing a good old ranking of every single Pokemon. Ignore Iron Mugulus. You must respect it.
Respect the.
Subscribe to the Jimothy Cool channel to stop its rampage. We're morally obligated to inform you of that.
And we are.
Anyway, we got every single Pokemon up through the teal disc and Peachurund.
Yeah, the Mochi Pizza Run. Yeah, I I I think you should just go without saying that we're probably going to be here for a while, and that's probably if we're going to rank every tier list, I guess Indra has to just drag someone on along for the ride.
Oh
So
god,
here I
I don't
am.
want that to happen. There we go. Ah, no, the tab is freaking out on my end. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Huh? That is a really cool cursor, by the way. Like I don't know how you do that.
I can show you later. Anyways, let's just get started since we'll be here.
We are going to be here for a while,
Yeah,
so
we'll
have
be
fun.
here for most of the day. So first up is good old Bulbasaur. I think
Yeah,
Bulbasaur,
the
out of like the first stage forms
yeah.
of the Gen 1 starters, is the best boy.
Both,
I
he
think
is number one. He's number one, both in name and in favorites.
I don't know how
He's
he's number
number
one
one.
in name, but he's certainly a great boy. Ivysaur, I think Ivysaur deserves respect. He got to be in Smash Bros. I think he's a good middle stage starter evolution. I feel like this is
Oh
a
yeah.
natural progression. Like no
Well,
awkwardness. This feels right.
yeah.
This
While I'm more
feels
of a Squirtle person myself, I'm like, we have to pay homage to Bulbasaur.
you gotta respect the Bulbasaur. And I think Venusaur I think this is a solid A line, honestly. Every Pokemon here is great. Venusaur, I think he's kind of derpy looking, but I think that
Yeah.
works for him.
I think it also could go without saying that he is the third starter to have a dual typing.
He
Grass,
is.
grass and poison's pretty good.
Even
So
Bulbasaur's grass poison.
yeah. So it's
I'm
like
pretty sure.
he is the OG of the dual typing starters. He's the one that started it all. Not forget the ones in Gen 3. No, that's not where it started. It was Bulbasaur. He started the whole campaign.
And Charizard.
And Charizard, kind of, but like,
All right, now we got to go on to G-Max Venusaur. He looks kind of stupid, actually.
yeah, like the full flower seems like covering his face.
I
Although, Mega Evolution, on the other hand, though,
honestly, I love this. This feels like you just got a natural progression. Nothing odd, nothing weird. This is a great Pokemon. I
I
love
still
Mega.
think I feel like it's funny that you're putting it a tier above the actual Bulbasaur line.
I think Mega Venusaur is just like a great evolution. I really love the little pink flower on its head. That just makes me so
You know what?
happy.
If I do another X and Y placer, I'm probably gonna get a Bulbasaur on the team because like that actually does look pretty cool.
It's a nice Mega. Anyway, Charmander. I think Charmander's
Yeah,
B.
yeah.
He's
I
kind
mean,
of
I don't hate Charizard, but like
well. We're
again,
we're not talking about
he's
Charizard. We're talking about Charmander. I think
Charmander. I feel like he is like the overhyped starter.
I think Charmander's thing is that his design's kind of basic, especially like compared to Bulbasaur. Like Bulbasaur's got the little markings. Charmander,
Yeah,
someone called Charmander bald, and now I can't unsee it.
he's a lizard with a big forehead. Don't judge him.
Anyway, Charmeleon. I also think Charmeleon's B tier.
And of course, we got the goat that everybody loves, Charizard.
I actually really like the Dynamax form.
Oh yeah.
I think it's cool that the wings turn to fire. He's stomping around.
Yeah, yeah, again, Charizard is like, Charizard is the one that's like overhyped the most. But like every time you see Charizard, he's always like has to be to make the big impact. I mean, I guess
Char
seeing G Max, I will say this: seeing like Leon show off G-Max Charizard in the beginning of the game was like a really cool moment.
Yeah, I think Charizard, Gmax Charizard deserves it. Normal Charizard. What do
Yes.
you think, Pika?
What do
What?
I think?
Yeah, what do you think?
Uh, like I said, I like Charizard, but at the same time, I keep saying that he's honestly overhyped. He's not my favorite.
I think he's probably the best final form of the free starters. I think
Oh yeah,
he
he's
deserves
probably
like the popularity he has. I do think Game Freak relies on that Charizard love a bit too much. But setting that feeling
yeah.
aside of Game Freak
I
overusing it,
will
I do
agree.
like.
It is overhyped. He's not my favorite, but
Anyway,
I
for
do
personal
understand
bias,
my
I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Oh yeah. Okay, you know what? This is a fair no, this is a fair judgment right here.
No,
Because
it's entirely biased. I like dragons.
I
Char-
know
I've-
I am going as someone who played Pokemon Y, I'm going to just agree that Charizard X is the better Mega Evolution.
I think Y is actually the better Mega. Like it's the natural progression. I feel like Y
Like,
makes more sense, but X is like the. I'm not gonna lie. I like the edgy looking characters.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks so cool. I mean, I wish I could have a Charizard X, but I've never played Pokemon X, so I kind of missed out on that boat.
Squirtle.
Ah, yeah, Squirtle. Now that one's my favorite.
Squirtle. Yeah.
Squirt.
And then Wartortle, I think can go with Charmeleon. They both have like that awkward stage.
Yeah,
kind
the
of.
awkward stage, but then we got the cool phase, Blastoise.
I
Oh,
kind
sorry,
of.
was Mega first?
No, we're doing it's Dynamax first. I think.
Oh, Dynamax first, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Like I like the cannon ship. Beyond that, though, I'm not. At least he uses the cannons, which is better than most forms of Blastoise, who
I think
uses
it's
their
pretty
head.
Blastoise, he's my goat.
I'm sorry, he's my least favorite of the Gen 1 starters.
Oh.
But
man.
I still think he's a very solid Pokemon. What's really
mean-
holding him back is that they do not let him use his cannons in the modern games. I think they just resolved that.
That is a fair point.
I think they finally resolved that, which is also why Mega Blastoise is going in B tier for the same exact reason. And unlike Blastoise, never resolved.
Okay, although I will say though, there was a funny animation I saw with Blastoise in the anime where he was in a car commercial where they just got Mega Blastoise washing the car, and he used all his water guns to like knock off the top of the car to turn it into a convertible, and the guy's just like, "Oh my god!"
That
And
is
he just like shame.
that is funny, bud. Yeah. Let's see, Caterpie.
Yes, the OG Caterpillar.
I think it's just okay.
Nothing big to say about Caterpie. I don't really have anything big to say about it.
Metapod gets B tier because I just think it's a funny dude.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I
Also,
was
learning
gonna-
about RBY Tenyu, I think it's just incredibly funny that there is technically a metagame where, yes, you would be using Metapod. Only by
honestly,
force.
I was just gonna say put that on S tier as a joke, but
No,
I'm
it
not.
doesn't deserve S tier. The joke's not that funny. Butterfree, I think Butterfree deserves an A. Nothing wrong with
Not a
Butterfree.
bad choice.
Butterfree's fine. You know, Butterfree does what Butterfree does.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's like a is that a Dynamax?
Yeah, it's Dynamax
Butterfree?
Butterfree. I feel nothing about Dynamax Butterfree.
Yeah, he's there.
Weedle.
Weedle.
I think
The
Weedle's a
other
funnier
OG.
guy than Caterpie. I think Weedle's a funny little dude.
Oh yeah.
He's got
it's
that
like
red nose, the little red legs. He got the spikes. He looks so he's
It's
so
just-
funny.
knowing that this thing becomes a menace eventually. Yeah.
And then there's Kakuna, who I think is just okay as well.
Yeah. You
Kuk-
don't want to be, but it's definitely not the kind of dude you don't want to be near. because
Kakuna's just
knowing
like.
what it evolves into.
Speaking of who it evolves into, I love Beedrill. I wish Beedrill was so much better. I will be so happy when I find a metagame where Beedrill is good without the need for its mega form.
Oh yeah, I mean Beedrill on its own is not great, but I can see why you like it though because
Beedrill's probably one of
I
my
mean-
favorite regional bugs.
even in the anime, like Beedrill's just the bane of everyone's existence.
I also think it's really funny in Detective Pikachu. It's Detective Pikachu, the second one. They use the Beedrills to try to bully Mewtwo, and I think that's really funny.
All right. Speaking of which, there's a Mega Beedrill.
Awesome. They made him good. They made him
Yeah,
viable.
I had a feeling that you were really gonna like
I
Mega B.
love Mega Beedrill. Beedrill.
You ever used a Beedrill on the team before?
I have actually. It, 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 it tried. That's how I would describe it. It tried.
But in the competitive grand scheme of things, it doesn't really change much.
I thought 7U would be the competitive scene where it would fry, but no, it does not, and it's very sad for me.
Okay, and the classic bird Pokemon, Pidgey.
I think Pidgey's mid. I think is that Pidgeot or Pidgeotto? I don't remember.
I think it's Pidgeot, then goes on to Pidgeotto.
Okay, I don't actually remember. I think this is entirely mid line of birds. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's not the big. Yeah, you've seen Pidgey a bunch of times, so it's like, yeah, there's better bird.
This is just a bird that dyed its hair.
Yeah,
Mega
and then
Pidgeotto though is a lot better.
I forgot that
He looks like a cool bird. He's got no guard. That is a cool bird. Not like
he
his
is indeed
base
the
forms.
coolest of birds.
The rats.
Yes, Rattata.
Ratata.
Where Ratatouille. Let's see, where do we put it?
I think
Wow,
Rattata.
you're actually putting this on like?
I like Rattata. I actually really like Raticate. I'm falling in love with Raticate. I am here for the rat power, as some people have coined it.
I am honestly surprised that Rattata's actually high on this list.
Rattata's such a funny little dude, and so is Raticate. They're so cool. They may just be rats, but they're cool. They're like cool rats. They're cool.
Okay, I'll go with it. But what about his awkward cousin, though? Or his French cousin, anyway?
I think I feel about the same on Alolan Rattata,
Equal love for the Rattatas.
but I do like Alolan Raticate a lot more. I think he looks very funny.
I'll admit. I mean, look at his cheeks. They're like so puffy looking. Like, it's like he's stuffing his face with nuts, like a squirrel.
He's
like, yeah, you know, you can't. That's character. That is character like there. You just can't. That just makes it distinct moments.
That's
like,
what.
Wah,
You know,
compliment to the chef.
that's what you want to see sometimes, you know? Oh god, the tab's freaking out on me. There we go. Anyway, up next is Spearow.
I honestly I would consider like Spearow better in design, better than
I feel about the same on both of them, but I think they're better than I think they're the better.
Yeah, I enjoy them. I enjoy them more than Pidgey, but I think it's more. Well, it's more for like the impact it did on the anime.
Well, for you, it's the anime. For me, that's not just a bird. They're cool.
Oh yeah, that's Spearow has a special place in my heart.
Ekans. I like Ekans. Actually, I like Ekans more than Arbok. I think he's a funny little snake dude.
Honestly, I mostly like Ekans because it feels like I'm using villain Pokemon.
I don't get that vibe. Ekans is just a doofy little dude.
Yeah, well, honestly, that's just
what and he may just be a snake.
Arbok were known for. They're like the Team Rocket Pokemon.
I know, but Ekans may just be a snake, but he's a funny snake. Arbok, on the other hand, he's just a cobra, and I feel nothing. But yeah, I like him, though.
Honestly, I just like the idea of using
Oh, here's where we might disagree. What is your Pikachu?
Okay, I'm gonna have to put my own bias aside. Like, Pikachu has a special place in my heart. I would say I like him, but again, he is the mascot. Like, again, he's the mascot Pokemon that goes without saying. I mean, there's always a place in the team for him, in my opinion, but...
I don't get it.
Yeah, fair, but, like, again, there's fun stuff you can do.
Now, if we want to talk about amazing, awesome designs, Fat Pikachu all the way, baby.
Yeah. Bring back... Yeah, what a joyous occasion for those who...
Fat Pikachu.
Like great throwback for people who followed Pikachu since Generation 1. You wanted the Fat Pikachu back, they got it back.
I like Fat Pikachu. And now Raichu.
Raichu. So,
I like Raichu, honestly.
Actually, I think there's an interesting debate about this because I hear some people say that you can benefit from Pikachu not evolving into Raichu.
Well, the benefit is if you have the light ball. If you don't have the light ball, then Raichu would be better, but Pikachu is technically better with the light ball. Or at least has a niche.
I mean, I don't think there's really a wrong answer to the Pikachu line with what you want to go for.
Don't use Pichu.
well, Peach. Well, definitely not use Pichu one type.
Anyway, I like Raichu. I do love Alolan Raichu. I love the
Oh,
surfer
I
thing,
will
and
agree. Alolan.
I love that they gave
I
Raichu some love instead of just Pikachu. It's
I
nice to
was
see that.
I was in love with Alolan Raichu when it came out,
I
and
would use an Alolan Raichu. I probably wouldn't use a Raichu, but I would use Alolan Raichu.
yeah, I would not use box standard Raichu. Alolan Raichu, definitely. He's
Anyways,
such a cool dude.
Sandshrew and Sandslash, they're cool. They're oh god, what have I done?
Oh my god.
No! Oh
Oh, this is
no!
the Ruby tier list. What is happening here?
I've ruined everything.
Oh, oh no, you don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me we got to do that over.
The answer is probably yes.
Oh no.
No, we're
Oh,
safe.
no, okay. We're good,
We
guys.
live.
Good. Nothing. No worries. We're fine.
Surprise Ruby cameo, but no, we live. Anyway, where were we? Right, the Sandshrew. That was a very much a live Sandshrew reaction. That was what I was about to say until I scuffed the
Yeah.
stream.
I mean, you gotta love those sharp claws on the guy.
I mean, they're so cool little dudes. That's, you gotta love the cool little dudes. Get that ad out of here.
They're Alolan counterparts.
I think I like him. Alolan Sandslash reminds me too much of Sonic.
And that bothers you.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
No, I don't know, but the spike, I really like the ice spike.
I don't like how the ice spikes look. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's what's holding it back for me.
Well, gameplay wise, it's just when you're run of the mill ice type Pokemon.
It's an ice steel. It's an ice steel type, which I think is cool. But like, I like its claws. Yeah, it's steel type.
I thought it was pure ice.
No, it's ice steel,
Oh, okay.
which is
Okay.
probably actually not that good of a typing for it, but that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Look, I've never used the ice poke, the Sandshrew because I had Sun, but
Well, I like its
I
claws.
had no idea.
I like its claws. I think that's cool, but the spikes on its back, I don't like.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, time for Nidoran female. I think they're just. I think you're just a little dude, and I think, but I like Nidoran male.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be. I just like Nido. The purple one's designs a lot more. The male one's design a lot more.
I like both of the Nidorina and Nidoran. I think they're both cool. I actually really like Nidoqueen.
Wow, really?
I think Nidoqueen's cool. Nidoqueen
I've
can
always
survive
been more of a-
explosions most of the time in comparison to a Nidoking.
I've always been more of a Nidoking guy.
I do like Nidoking slightly more, but I like Nidoqueen. I think Nidoqueen is a good design, and you should respect queens.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like Nidoqueen, I like Nidoking a
I mean,
little
at
bit
least
more.
at least the king and queen get to be together.
Yeah, the
which
king and queen
that-
could get to
that's
be it
what
better.
matters.
Hold on. I just like I'm starting to like Nidoran. I'm starting to like Nidoran female's face more. Just look at that scream. All right, Clefairy.
Oh yeah, it's Clefairy. You can't go wrong with Clefairy.
I feel nothing with Clefairy, but I really like Clefable. At least in comparison.
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
Vulpix. I like
All right.
Vulpix. I like both
Well,
of. I like
they're both like really good.
I like the Alolan line a lot more than the standard line.
The Alolan Vulpix is like adorable. It's like I have a soft spot for it.
Like, I think this is like a beautiful line. I think they're both beautiful, but I think the Alolan line does it so much better.
Oh yes.
It's-
I
it-
mean, but at the same time, like the Fire Ninetales give off this air of majesticness.
like
that
it
I really
does.
like.
I just think Alolan Ninetales does it better. You know?
Oh yes, I think this one can be up for debate with everyone in the Pokemon community, but I can see it.
Anyway, Jigglypuff.
Ah yes, the other OG who has been in Smash.
I like Jigglypuff. I do like to play Jigglypuff in Smash. You can go into A. I love Jigglypuff in Smash Bros.
Fun, fun. I mean, hey, you get
And Wigglytuff.
okay. Wigglytuff, that is just the Pokemon you don't mess with in Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah, Mystery
I know.
Dungeon's carrying Wigglytuff, but I do like Mystery Dungeon. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I think
Mr. Dungeon, I'm pretty sure he's on the A tier because of Mr. Dungeon bias.
That is Mystery Dungeon bias speaking.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in general, in Mystery Dungeon, you don't mess with him at all.
All right.
He is the one Pokemon that will F you up regardless of what you are.
I have grown to love Zubat.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I've
And I
learned
like
to have more appreciation for the Zubat line.
I think Zubat's a cool little dude. I also like Golbat actually.
Well, Golbat's kind of the weird, awkward middle
Well,
evolution.
he's not because he was originally the final stage. Crobat wasn't in Gen 1, so that was the final
Yeah,
form. And I mean, going from Zubat to Golbat makes perfect sense.
yeah,
Crobat's
it
probably
does
the
make
weird
perfect
one,
sense. But
honestly.
like, Crobat was a much needed surprise.
Crobat, it's a line I needed Crobat, but I do like these two boys. They're cool. Anyway, it's time for the Oddish line. I feel nothing with Oddish. I actually kind of don't like Gloom, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm not feeling it either.
Gloom is kind of gross, and I don't like
It's
it.
just it's just there. I'm not.
Vileplume can go here, though. I love Vileplume.
Plume is honestly the weirdest thing for me design wise because like for some reason it's bigger. They portray it bigger than it lets on.
I think that's the point. Because it's
Yeah.
based off that giant stinking corpse flower, so like it's a bit. I like it. Anyway, these two can get into the bottom of the tier. Legends Arceus made me despise these two.
Yeah.
They
You know what?
deserve all the pain and misery inflicted
No,
upon them.
this is very justifiable. Like, no, yeah, they can go screw themselves.
I don't like them. I hate that they're the only Pokemon with Spore in Gen 1. They don't deserve success. They deserve every pain and
Yeah.
misery
Okay. Yeah.
inflicted
Yes.
upon them.
Yes. Have fun in that. Have fun in the low ends of the tier list.
Anyway, Venonat. I kind of feel nothing about Venonat, but I do like Venomoth.
Okay.
You know, they're fine. Diglett.
Okay. Diglett.
I feel nothing with Diglett. I feel nothing with Dugtrio.
Okay. I guess we have to talk about the Alolan Diglett.
I think the Alolan ones are kind of funny.
Oh.
I
Okay. Why? Okay. I need to ask them. Why is
I don't know. Something about just the little bit of hair is funny.
that's it?
There is no other reason. Something about it makes me laugh inside.
Just that.
It brings me
You
joy.
like the pre-evolution more than the evolution. I just think that's
I
amusing.
I kind of like the evolution more, but because I used it, so I like it. But like come on, look at Alolan Diglett. He's just a little dude.
I mean, I guess. I guess.
Galarian Meowth. Well, a J Max
It's honestly
Meow.
just a long cat meme.
It's a long cat meme. I don't get the same kind of joy I do when I see Fat Pikachu, so it goes there. Meowth though
Honestly,
can
I would love to
go.
use a.
I do like
Again,
Meowth.
I love using Meowth. I mean, I think it goes without saying he's like the mascot of Team Rocket.
I like
I like using him
I
whenever.
like all of the Meowths equally.
Honestly, my
Kind of
personal-
bullshit that Meowth is the one to get two alternate forms. Like, what's with the Charizard treatment for Meowth? You know, but it's fine.
I think with Meowth though, the justification is just as much as Pikachu is a mascot for the entirety of Pokemon, Meowth is kind of just the mascot of Team Rocket when you think about it.
I mean, that's only really applicable to the anime.
Well, it's only applicable to the anime, but that's what everyone knows Meowth for.
Anyway,
Team Rocket.
I like Persian. I actually really like Persian. I think Alolan Persian is slept on. I think this is a funny little cat dude, and I wish people respected more just because. Listen, its face may be uglier than Persian, but this is such a cool dude.
Okay, I mean, I guess you can't just judge appearances. Although the only problem, at least my personal thing, is like is a pure dark type,
That's
which is a bit of
fine.
a turn off.
I don't get the problem with that. I think that's cool.
Well, yeah, but like dark types have several weaknesses though that.
Dark type's not that bad of a type.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's a bad type, which I that says a lot because I like using dark type Pokemon.
Anyway, Psyduck. I like Psyduck. I feel nothing with Golduck though.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Mankey, you know,
The funny
angry.
monkey.
I like the little angry monkeys.
I mean, he's a funny monkey, so how can you go wrong with that?
Can never go wrong with them. I love that Primate can die from getting so angry. I think
Yeah,
I think they're silly little dudes and they are funny.
I guess. Oh, the Growlithe line.
Growlithe. I like Growlithe. I love the Hisuian forms though. They get S.
Oh yeah, the Hisuian full forms just end up being more cooler.
That
than they-
Hisuian Growlithe is so adorable. I want one. A lot more than a normal Growlithe.
Honestly, I wished I used one in the team, but I started with a Cyndaquil, so
It's such a cool
maybe
dude.
another playthrough.
All right, normal Arcanine. I like normal Arcanine, and I also like normal Hisuian Arcanine. They cooked with Hisuian Growlithe, and they kind of dropped the ball with Arcanine, but it's fine. It's fine. I still like it. I used it. He's cool.
Oh yes, you can't go wrong.
Poliwag.
Poliwag.
I like Poliwag. I think Poliwhirl is such a dude.
Yeah, he is.
Look at him. He's such a guy.
Look at him. You can't get wrong with the Poliwag.
And I will give Poliwrath props for being the best Gen 1 fighting type in RBY.
Okay, we'll give him props to that.
I like that. I think that's a fun factoid.
Yeah, honestly, there's honestly another evolution line that I like to use more, but we'll get to him when he comes up.
Anyway, Abra.
Yes. Abra.
I don't like Abra because it annoys me.
Oh yeah, he's a nuisance to catch in the wild. So,
But I do like Kadabra and
I can see him
Alakazam
being on the tier list for spite.
and Mega Alakazam. I
Oh,
go in
Mega.
all. I love that they went all in with the spoons. I wish they do more with the spoons.
Honestly, that is a really cool
Give-
mega evolution.
Give
I mean-
Alakazam a better spoon move. That's what I desire.
I'm not the biggest Alakazam user, but I will admit that is like a really cool design.
I like Machop. I kind of don't like Machoke.
Really?
I don't know. Something's off. I also do not like this Dynamax form for Machamp. I don't like that, but I think Machamp is a neat dude.
I mean, hey, he's a champ.
He's a champ. He's got 4 arms. He's cool. He deserves it. Bellsprout.
Yes. I honestly want to use a Bellsprout on the team when I do another playthrough of Heart Gold at some point.
I think this
That's like
is an example of a great Pokemon line.
it's a good evolution line.
Railsprout's funny, Weeping Bell feels natural and is also funny, and Victory Bell is still kind of funny, but he's also intimidating and cool.
Yes.
What more could you ask
You got
for?
a good mixture of the bunch, like goofy and menacing at the same time.
Tentacool. I think Tentacool is a cool dude. And I
A
think
cool
Tentacruel is slept on and should deserve every single bit of love it gets and needs more attention. I think that's an amazing Pokemon.
Oh yes, you can't go wrong with them. They're overlooked by other Pokemon, but they're pretty good.
We deleted Iron Mugulus. Oh no, we did. Oh no.
Did we? What happened to the Iron Mugulus?
We didn't subscribe to the Jimothy Cool channel, so we're gonna
What?
die.
He's gone?
It's gone.
How did he disappear?
He's gone. We will survive. We will find a way.
Okay.
Anyway,
Geodude.
Geodude is a dude, and that's cool. Same with Alolan Geodude. Graveler. Eh.
Yeah.
Golem.
Golem,
I like.
honestly.
And Alolan Golem gets bonus points for having that
okay,
cannon.
I'm gonna have to definitely agree with you on this one. Honestly, it's just the design alone. It just wins. It's just better than default Golem.
I like the beard, and I like the cannon.
I like it. I just you just can't argue with it.
Ponyta.
Oh yes.
I feel
Ponyta.
nothing with Ponytas.
Honestly, I like.
I
I'm
kind of
more
like
Galarian.
I like Rapidash, but I kind of don't like Galarian Rapidash. Something just
Galarian?
something about Galarian Rapidash doesn't work for me.
I kind of like that. I actually kind of like that
Like
line.
I don't know what it is. Something just doesn't work, and I don't know how to describe it. Actually, I do actually. I think I like Galarian Ponytail a lot more than I'm giving it credit for. I like that more than normal Ponytail, but something about Galarian Rapidash isn't working.
Well, I mean, what exactly is it? That's
I
not
can't
working?
describe it. Just something feels off when I look at it. I don't know how to describe it.
I mean, I'm not sure what exactly you're seeing, but I thought I liked that line.
I mean, you can still like the line. It's something about it's like something's wrong. I don't like this.
All right.
Slowpoke.
Oh, I have a feeling where I know where that's going.
He's going an A.
Okay, yeah, I would imagine that was gonna be a little higher. It's Slowpoke. You can't. I know how you are about the Slowpoke.
I like the Slowpoke line. Galarian Slowpoke, just a bit less. Something.
Honestly, if anything, it just looks like he has mustard in his head.
He has mustard on his head, but that's not enough to make me like him more.
But that's it.
Anyway, Slowbro. That's a bro.
He is the bro.
Same with Mega Slowbro. Actually, I love the Slowbros. All of the Slowbros can go into S
Even the
tier.
one where the shell is like consuming him.
Every Slowbro is awesome. They cooked with Slowbro. Magnemite. I think they're cool little dudes.
Honestly, I would have to thank my friend Maple for like giving me the soft spot for Magnemite because she actually ended up making me like appreciate Magnemite a lot more.
The
towards line.
Magnemites are cool dudes.
I just have more appreciation for this line.
And then up next is Farfetch. I like Farfetch.
He's a really far-fetched guy.
Same with
No pun
Galarian
intended.
Farfetch. I think even though normal Farfetch may be not good, he's cool. I kind of like that he's just kind of there and not great, but
It's evolution though, if it pops up.
it'll be a lot
Um,
later. The
Oh, seriously? Wow.
Doduo and Dodrio. I think they're funny.
Oh yeah.
They're funny little dudes. Seal and Dugong. I don't actually like Seal, and I don't.
Honestly, I think there's a better seal line that I like
It's
more.
just a Seal and it's just a Dugong. I don't feel anything with Dugong. I kind of really don't like Seal. Grimer.
No, I just think there's a better seal Pokemon line.
There certainly is. Anyway, Grimer. I actually like the Grimers. I actually really like Alolan Grimer.
Hmm.
And Muck, I kind of don't care for Muck, but Alolan Muck. Now that.
Oh, there's places we can go with that. I like calling them Skittles.
I love Alolan Muck.
Skittles is wow. Okay, what are the words that we can describe this pile of rainbow colors?
You just
Oh,
you described it perfectly. Anyways, Shelder. Hmm. Yeah, he can go there, and I like Cloyster.
Although
Cloyster's
it's
cool.
probably the butt of everyone's sexual innuendos.
Don't worry, even Game Freak's aware, I believe. Ghastly. I like Ghastly, and I like
Oh,
Haunter.
He's a classic ghost Pokemon. You
Uh,
can't go wrong with him.
I feel nothing when I see G-Max Gengar. But Mega Gengar, that's a cool Mega.
I like Mega Gengar.
And I think Gengar himself is an S tier Pokemon. He's
You can't go
cool.
wrong with Gengar.
Can't go wrong with Gengar. Onyx.
Yeah, on its own, not interesting.
He could have been so much better. Could have been so much better, but no, you have to have less attack than a Oddish.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that's drawing it back.
Anyway, time for Pokemon I actually dislike. I don't care for Drowsy, and I think Hypnost a bit too gross for my liking. You know?
Yeah.
Kingler, well, Krabby. Krabby's funny. Kingler's also...
I mean, funny crab memes, right?
Yeah. Galarian... Well, Gigantamax Kingler is also cool. He's Santa Claus. He's got the funny bubble beards.
I honestly was not aware he had one.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, this is
Voltorb.
something that I've not seen all the Gigantamax forms.
I feel nothing with Voltorb. I kind of like a Hisuian Voltorb. I think he looks kind of funny.
A wooden Pokeball, if he were wood.
I like Electro, and I actually kind of just reverse.
Okay, this is honestly a weird decision choice here.
I don't know, something about Hisuian and Electro, it's like, this is not that interesting. Despite the little flattened face, something about normal Electro works better for me, but I like Hisuian Voltorb more than normal Voltorb. Execute. He's neat. Same with this guy. But we gotta give it up for the best decision ever made in Pokemon. Make Executor tall.
I don't think their other evolution lines are gonna top this curation right here.
Nothing will ever top that.
Also, Grass Dragon too. So good choice for a team, honestly.
Yeah, well, I mean, Grass Dragon's not that great of a type, but we'll work with it. Cubone. I like Cubone. I like Marowak.
He is the Avenger of the Night, who is out to avenge his
Honestly, I
parents'
think
death.
that's how I kind of feel about the whole Marowak line.
I feel even more like with the Alolan form, like more of the edgier one, like he's the one that's out for blood on his parents' killer.
Anyway, the Hitmons. These two, I don't feel anything with these two. Get this guy out of here.
Honestly, oh boy,
Get that
I knew you were gonna put Licky Tongue on there.
Get that guy out of here. I hate Licky Tongue.
Oh man, honestly, I would troll him with Licky Tongue a lot when we were younger.
Licky Tongue is the worst.
I know he hates it. It's the funny thing.
Wheezing. I like Wheezing.
Coughing is a really good wall.
Well, Coughing. I like Wheezing. I like the Wheezings. I'm gonna be honest, the Hop Hats are a bit too tall for me, but I think Galarian Wheezing's nice. Anyway, Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn's cool, and Rhydon is a bro.
And he can also learn Surf, which I really like.
Gen 1 movesets are weird. Anyway, I gotta delete Iron Row. Chansey. I kind of feel nothing with Chansey.
He's just like that Pokemon you see in a Pokemon Center, so...
Tangela. I like Tangela. I think Tangela's neat. Kangaskhan. I like Kangaskhan, and I feel very much the same with Mega Kangaskhan, honestly.
Yeah, I think the coolest thing is that the baby just helps out in the Mega Evolution, which is really cool.
I think Kangaskhan is a cool Pokemon, and I don't understand the baby still, but it's fine. I feel nothing with these two. Same with the Goldie and Seaking. I feel nothing. I like Staryu. And I like Starmie. You know? Nothing crazy there.
And Mr. Mime.
The Mr. Mimes are kind of gross.
They're mimes. I like their pre-evolution, though.
Mime Jr. is nice, but I don't really like these two. These two are too weird for me.
I'm not feeling the whole mime scene either.
Get up here, Cypher and Jinx. I'm sorry, Jinx. I really don't like your design.
I'm honestly looking forward to where you're going to make your takes with Cypher's evolutions.
Anyway, Magmar I like. Electabuzz I know I like. Love Pinsir.
Oh yeah, Pinsir's...
Pinsir's awesome.
Pinsir's a cool one.
Same with Mega Pinsir.
They actually gave his Mega Evolution wings. That's actually
I just love that he's so happy he can fly. There's no rage. There's no pain. He can fly, and that's all he needed to be happy. Tauros. I like Tauros. And now, let's see. This is fighting type Tauros.
Okay. Honestly, they're kind of like, to me. Honestly.
I feel nothing about the fight. I actually feel nothing with the Paldean Tauros.
They all look the same to me is the problem.
No, look at their main, Jordan. The fighting type Tauros has no glow. Fire type has the red glow on the back of its mane, and water type has the blue glow. Also, their mains are, I think, styled differently.
It's like the really subtle difference.
It's like a subtle difference I like. Also, their horns are different. I just noticed that.
I mean, besides that, I don't really feel much else with this.
I feel nothing with the Paldean Tauros line. I feel like they could have done a bit more besides just change their type. Magikarp.
Okay, Magikarp. The Magikarp. I feel like we can go many places with Magikarp.
I like Magikarp, and I like Gyarados. Although I kind of don't care for its Mega.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Something just feels stupid about it. I don't know it feels stupid in comparison to Gyarados.
Honestly, with Magikarp, I think you can go many ways. Like, you could say you hate it because it's, like, weak gameplay-wise, but...
That's the point!
But, again, that's the idea. I guess you gotta have a soft spot for the Magikarp somewhere, or feel bad for it somehow.
Ditto!
Wait, we didn't talk about Lapras.
Lapras is cool, and I like him, so it goes in B. Same with Ditto. Ditto's cool as well.
You can't... Well, hey... You gotta get I mean, if you want a Pokemon that's good for breeding, that's it.
I really like Eevee. Eevee's super cool. And its Dynamax form is also super cool.
I think Eevee's just a mutual agreement because, like, there's just many things you can do with an Eevee. It really just depends on what you want.
Vaporeon has been dropped down to this tier because the internet has ruined it.
What's bad about the Vaporeon?
You don't know?
Oh, what was it?
You don't know. Good for you. Let's move on. Anyway, Jolteon gets A tier.
Yeah, Jolteon's a pretty good one.
Flareon.
Flareon.
is probably my favorite of the Gen 1
I will agree.
evolutions.
I love the design. It's just so fluffy, but I want to like it. I want to like it
I
more.
wish it was better than it actually is. I agree.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings. Like I want to like it more, but the problem is gameplay wise, it's just not doing it for me.
But it's designed. I love it, and I will.
It's peak design and fluffiness. Like I would want something like that as a
I
pet.
I love it, and I don't care about it as in gameplay. Anyway, I put Porygon in like tier because Porygon's a funny little dude
Oh
as
yeah.
well. And same with Omanite. Actually, Omanite and Omanite gets A tier while Omastar gets B tier. Omanite's a funny little dude, and while I respect and appreciate Lord Helix, Omanite's the superior form.
Yeah. Yes, I guess we gotta go with the cult followings like with Obanite.
Anyway, I really love Kabuto. Actually, unironically, the Gen 1 fossils, I like their base forms more than their final forms.
I think Kabutops like, oh come on, the Kabutops is like the better evolution with Omastar.
It's better than Omastar, but I like Kabuto so much more. Look at them. Look at these two guys. They're just silly little dudes. Anyway, up next is Aerodactyl and Mega Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl can go into A tier. He's cool. Same with Mega Aerodactyl. He's also cool.
Oh man, I know what's coming up next. Okay, Gigantus Snorlax. I think his Gigantamax is actually pretty funny.
I think it's funny, but I feel like the joke isn't that funny because it's already Snorlax is kind of already known for being fat and lazy. Anyway,
I mean, no, I think what's funny is he's like grown landmass on him.
I think
Like,
that's funny, but like honestly,
that's honestly the funniest thing for me.
not carrying for me. I do love Snorlax though. Snorlax is good.
Oh yeah, he's really iconic when it comes to
Articuno, I think is B tier. I like Galarian Articuno a lot more than normal Articuno.
Oh, no objections there.
Zapdos is an A tier. Actually, I think Zapdos is an S tier, Mon. Wow, Galarian
Honestly,
Zapdos.
this form, I'm
I actually
not.
really. You're not a fan of Galarian Zapdos?
It just looks silly to me,
I
honestly.
love the Roadrunner thing. This is awesome, bird.
I mean, it just feels so. I'm sorry. This is like the one time where I say I like it in a regional variant more than the
I
regional
like
variant.
Galarian Zapdos. I think that's a good
I just
change.
think it's too silly for my liking.
Anyway, Moltres, I think, is a B tier mon, and
It, KFC.
I basically feel the same with Galarian Moltres.
I like Galarian Moltres more.
My problem is it's like how its feet and beak are the same color as the flames. Like that's what's bugging me.
I mean, hey,
Like
I mean,
that's like it's like that doesn't work. It doesn't work for me as much.
hey, come on, it's the cooler, edgier cousin.
Listen, this is an instance where I think the edgy isn't working in its favor. We gotta accept that. Anyway,
Oh,
Dratini.
the classic dragon. We can't go wrong with this one.
I like the. I think they're all B tier, honestly.
And look at, dude, come on, dragon is so huggable.
Dragonite's huggable, but I feel like for your first dragon, that's like kind of lame. Except for actually
I know, I
Dratini.
get it. Like you get small snakes, and then you get like your big dragon.
I feel like
huggable.
Dragonite's so lame. Anyway, Mewtwo. Mewtwo can go in A tier. Same with Mega Mewtwo X and Mega Mewtwo Y.
But I think the debate is which one you like more between the Mega Evolutions.
I played X, so I like Mega Mewtwo X more. I like Megas that have like a
Honestly.
change in comparison to their base form. Like making Mewtwo a bit strong physical attacker is really cool to me.
I think that I'll agree there. Like there's a bit something about that design that looks pretty cool. Psychic fighting's like pretty
Mew,
cool.
I like, but not that I like Mew. Chikorita, I will not. Jordan, if you say Chikorita sucks, I will not stand for any Chikorita slander in this house. Chikorita is a great starter.
Hey, I wasn't saying anything. I mean, I am not disrespecting Chikorita.
Same with-
Chikorita is adorable.
Same with Bayleaf and Meganium kind of drops the ball, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, I think Meganium.
Meganium?
I think
But Bayleaf-
Meganium's the disappointment of this line.
How was Meganium the disappointment?
I don't know. I feel like Chikorita Bayleaf is cool, but then Meganium, like, I don't know. It doesn't work. I don't think it works as well as as Chikorita and Bayleaf. Anyway, let's just appreciate the best Gen 2 starter, definitely.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh man, we're having some mutual agreements on this one.
Anyway, I think this is probably one of the rare instances where I love every single stage of a line.
Oh no, you cannot go wrong here.
I feel like they know what they were doing with the Typhlosion line. Even Hisuian Typhlosion is cool. I think this is like one of the best lines.
Honestly, I did not think we were gonna have a mutual agreement on Cyndaquil
I
specifically
will
because
let my biases put Totodile above every single one of them, though.
okay, yeah, that's fair because I know you're more of a Totodile person.
Croconaw is honestly a B tier. I think he kind of looks dumb, but for Alligator is an A tier.
I'm, I'm still there's that one. I still think it's funny that one Pokemon handbook says it can be found in both Johto and Sinnoh. I
Yeah,
don't get it.
I'm sure it lives somewhere. Sentret, I think, is neat. Furret, though, that's the boy.
Hey, I mean, he may not be like a good team competitive, but he's adorable, and that's what matters.
Hoot Hoot, eh. Noctowl, eh. Ladybug, get out of here. Letty, and I despise you. I, I, I don't like the
I watch what you
Ladybug.
say about Ledia because in an alternate timeline, it was a conqueror of all worlds.
Ledian sucks. Listen, I'm fine with Pokemon being bad, but oh my god, why is it so terrible?
You honestly, you also got to mention the fact there's a Poke film where it actually rules the entire universe.
Yeah, all right.
Like
What?
how?
Yeah,
How is it that Pokemon in particular that's ruling the entire universe?
oh my god, this is like I like its design, but holy shit, it sucks. It feels like they just want to make a terrible Pokemon. Anyway, at least the Spinarak line's better, but they're not great still. But I like Ariados and I like Spinarak.
Yeah, alright, this is pretty good.
Crobat.
Oh, finally, we're at Crobat.
Crobat is super cool.
Yes.
He is
Yes.
super duper
Yes,
cool.
definitely Crobat all the way. Zubat line is. This is why the Zubat line is. Crobat just made the Zubat line even greater.
Exactly, exactly. Chinchou. I like Chinchou. I also like Lantern.
Now, Pichu, you kind of have to have a soft spot for because Pichu. I mean,
The only reason Pichu is not a dislike tier is that I like Ukulele Pikachu and I like Spiky Ear Pichu.
okay, but why the neutral though?
I don't know. Pichu feels not needed at all.
Honestly, you kind of have to have a soft spot for him though.
I
Because, like,
don't though.
honestly, for me,
I see this rat and I want to punt it.
oh, come on, hey, oh, that's kind of. I
Same
feel like
with
that's racist
sa-
considering who I
same
am.
with Igglypuff. Same with Cleffa. Togepi though is cool.
Oh yes, I love Togepi.
Togetic though is sucks.
Honestly, fair. It's
Togekiss
a
great.
weird. It's
Togetic.
that,
No, this was how it ended originally. Togekiss wasn't a thing till Gen 4.
yeah, Togekiss was really needed.
This thing sucks. I don't get it.
No, I would say this is the reason why Togekiss exists because who wants this as our final evolution?
I don't understand why this is a thing, and I want it dead. Anyway, Natu is a funny bird, and Zatu is an even funnier bird.
He can see into the future.
Get out of here. Anyway, time for the next S tier line of Pokemon.
Marie, yes, S tier,
Well,
definitely S tier.
except for Flaffy. Flaffy's I think the weak part. But the rest of them though,
Ampharos is great. I love the
awesome.
Mega Evolution especially.
These guys are awesome. Bellossom.
Yes, I like Bellossom more than Vileplume.
I'd actually like Vileplume a bit more than Bellossom, but I like Bellossom.
Okay.
Meryl, I think Meryl is an A tier Pokemon. And I think Azumarill is also an A tier Pokemon.
I mean, Marill, I think thanks to certain Let's Plays, I just have cursed knowledge of this Pokemon.
No, that's just one game, don't worry. Anyway, I think Meryl's cool, it's actually a cool water type. And if this is the Pikachu clone of the region, I wish Pikachu clones were more like this. Like, similar to Pikachu, but like distinct enough to where you wouldn't realize them. Anyway, Sudowoodo is a tree.
It's a tree.
Politoed.
Oh yes, this is the evolution line I liked a bit more.
I like Politoed. Hoppip. I like Hoppip. I feel nothing with Skiploom, but I like Jumpluff.
We're getting really close to the unknowns. I'm just wondering how we're gonna deal with the unknown when
We'll
they
get
come
to that
up.
when we get to them. Apom. Apom, Apom, Apom. I like them. I like them a lot because of Detective Pikachu, where they made them vicious, horrible monsters. I think that's how
They terrify me. They ruined Apom for me.
Sunkern is so funny to me, and I love it. I think it deserves that S tier, like, no question.
I'm surprised they put it up higher than Totodile.
I think it's super funny that it's just absolute garbage and like everything but the Pokeathlon. And it brings me joy whenever I think about Sunkern. Sunflora,
I'm,
on the other hand, I have grown to dislike it, especially with Scarlet and Violet, where I just cannot like I'm not a person who likes graphical stuff, but Sunflora reminds me it's really bad and it upsets me.
oh, did Scarlet and Violet like really ruin the line for you?
It made it a lot worse, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yama though is awesome. I love Yama.
That's awesome.
Yama needs more love.
Oh
Wooper.
boy, this line. Oh boy,
Whoop, the Whoopers can go to S tier.
they are vibes.
Both Whoopers are awesome.
We cannot discriminate against them.
And speaking of awesome, love Quagsire. Love Quagsire.
Quagsire's the best.
You gotta admire the sire. Anyway, Espeon.
Yeah.
I like Espeon.
Yeah.
I don't like Umbreon. Also, for
Honestly,
people who
yeah,
ask, there is
honestly-
no really raking within the tiers. I'm just throwing them in there.
Honestly, personally, if I had to pick between the two Johto evolutions for Eevee, I'd pick Espeon more.
I would pick Umbreon, honestly.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, Murkrow. I like Murkrow. Slowking. I like Slowking.
I'm surprised that's not higher.
Honestly, Slowking's not as cool as Slowbro. That's all it is.
I thought you didn't discriminate against the slowpoke line.
No, I prefer the Slowbros over the Slowkings. Plus, Slowking wasn't cool enough to get a Mega. Look, if they gave Slowking a Mega where the crown was devouring most of his body except his feet, I would put that in S tier. But they didn't because they're cowards.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
Mischievous. I like Mischievous.
Honestly, it's also the butt of a joke of a certain Let's Play because of Pokemon Coliseum.
Anyway, time to put these guys in clone removal.
We're just gonna put the entire alphabet in there.
Yes.
I mean, hey, maybe one alphabet.
Hold on, where's F? F for the worst. This is a dumb gimmick.
Yeah, honestly. If in the movies there's anything to go off of, they're more of a threat in numbers, but on its own, it's not.
This is a dumb mechanic.
Yeah, I mean, I've done the grinding.
Get into S tier, Wobbuffet.
I feel like there's also a differentiation between the male and females. Like the female just has lips.
Yeah, which is the one I put in S tier. I think that's funny, a nice detail. Anyway, Girafarig. Girafarig's cool. I actually like Girafarig. Pineco. I feel nothing with Pineco, but I like Fortress. You have any opinions on that line?
What's that?
The Fortress line?
The Fortress.
Pineco and Fortress. You have any opinions on them?
Pineco and Fortress.
You know.
They're pretty good.
Okay. Anyway, Dunsparce is awesome.
Honestly,
you gotta appreciate Dunsparce. You can't listen. This guy sucks,
yeah,
but he's so cool.
It's just one joke Pokemon that actually got an evolution after how many generations now?
It took it 7 generations to get an evolution, and it's the funniest thing ever. Anyway, Gligar,
Wow.
I also like.
Oh, Gligar's a personal favorite of mine.
Steelix, I also like. Mega Steelix, I kind of actually feel nothing with Mega Steelix. I feel like they went too much on the crystals.
I guess.
Gramble, I really don't like Gramble. No wait, that's... What the fuck is that? This is Gramble. What the heck is that thing's name? It's not Swinub.
Noble, I believe.
Oh, okay. I don't like it, and I don't care for Gramble. Quillfish... I think Quillfish is neat. Same with Hisui and Quillfish.
His doing Quilton's really nice too.
Scizor can go into A tier because that's a cool mon. And Mega Scizor can also go in A tier.
Oh, so you really like those?
I do love Scizor. Shuckle is also an A tier mon. Honestly, I think Gen 2 cooked with its bug types. I think they're great. Even if they're not good, they're I think overall the bug types, this is one of the better generations for at least bug types I like. Heracross is awesome as well.
You can't go wrong with Heracross.
Same with Mega Heracross. Actually, I think he kind of looks dumb.
Seriously?
Yeah. Sneasel. I like Sneasel.
Oh yeah, I agree. Sneasel's like.
And I like Sui and Sneasel. I think they're cool. They're cool little dudes. Can get these out of here. Teddy Ursa. I like Teddy Ursa, and I like Ursaring. And that's all I can say. They're cool and neat.
Yes. I mean, they're just someone you don't want to
Hey, Jordan, I'm forgetting what this Pokemon's name is. Can you tell me what it is?
Slugma.
Can you say it one more time?
Slugma.
Slugma balls!
Oh, did you gaslight me? Oh! Maybe joining this stream was a mistake. This was a big mistake on my part. You put him up there just for the joke.
He deserves it. Marcargo, on the other hand, I feel nothing. Anyway, I like Swinub. I kind of don't like Swine.
Swine, it's just an over. It's coach too big for him.
Corsola, I actually think is cool. Galarian Corsola, I think is depressing and just reminds me of the real world and how we're all going to die to climate change one day.
I don't want, please. I play Pokemon to just escape from that possible reality. Don't do this to me.
I feel nothing with Remoraid. I kind of don't like Artillery, actually. Something about Artillery bothers me. But he's not the worst. Delibird. He's just a guy who's trying. You know, he's just trying.
I mean, he's one of those nice... He ups Santa Claus.
Mantine, I think is this thing's name. Never think about Mantine. Skarmory, though. That is a cool mon.
Oh, yes. I've never used a Skarmory before, but I really like it.
Houndour is cool. Same with Houndoom. And Mega Houndoom. That's just a good line of mons, you know? Kingdra. Now that's how you make a cool dragon. Just go a sea dragon.
That's a really good water dragon type.
It's cool, and I actually think it's kind of a shame it's overshadowed by a lot, but I think it's really cool.
Oh yeah. Well, not to mention like Claire, the 8th gym leader, Heart Gold and Soul Silver uses it. So
Phanpy.
Phanpy is adorable.
Phanpy can go there. Donphan, unfortunately, not as cool as Phanpy, which is a shame.
Its Paradox form is pretty cool, though.
We're not there yet. We're gonna not be there for a while. Anyway, Porygon 2. Do I like Porygon 2 more than Porygon? Yes, I do, but not by much, so it's just going to go be thrown up here. Stantler. I don't like its design. Smeargle, I like Smeargle. He ruined Darkrai, so I hate him more, but actually, yeah, he ruined Darkrai, so I have to kill him.
How did Smeargle ruin Darkrai?
So, Smeargle was popular in VGC, and because of Sketch, it could sketch Dark Void. Because Darkrai wasn't legal in VGC, so Smeargle was the only Pokemon that could use Dark Void in VGC, with an 80% accurate sleep move that targets both players.
Oh.
So because of this, they nerfed Dark Void and that it can't be sketched, so only Darkrai can use it, which is cool. And they also nerfed its accuracy to 50%.
So it ruined Darkrai because of that.
Smeargle is a bastard who's ruining other Pokemon, and I'm go.
I hate this because I am a fan of Darkrai.
I know you are, so so you wonder why they nerfed Darkrai?
Oh.
It's not anything. Darkrai wasn't the problem. It was
Yeah.
Smeargle.
Yeah, that D tier is justified knowing how
Sme-
they
I'm-
massacred one of my favorite legendaries.
You know what? Smeargle deserves to be down here. It deserves to not have any success at the moment in VGC. Anyway, Tyrogue, I don't like. I hate Tyrogue. But
Yeah, me.
Hitmontop, that's the boy.
He knows how to bust a move.
That's an awesome Mon. I'm glad they got a good Hitmon. Smoochum, I hate.
Yeah. that's weird.
Elekid, I like Elekid.
One of the good baboos.
That's a better Babu. Magby, I don't really care.
Yeah, he's a weird baboo.
Miltank. I don't like Miltank. I really don't like Miltank.
That better not be a male cow. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think they can only be female. Like, Tauros can only be male as well.
Okay. Good to know.
I know what, I actually really do not like Miltank. It's going down here. Blissey!
Here we go with Blissey.
I like Blissey. I think Blissy's neat. It's time for the dogs.
Ah, yes. The legendary trio.
Raikou is my favorite of the free, but he's not an S tier. Entei, probably my least favorite of the three, but he's a B tier. Suicune is an A tier. I think they're all neat. I like them. I
guess it's no surprise that Suicune takes the top of it, though.
No, it's Raikou for me.
Oh, yeah. Well, wow, Raikou more. But honestly, I can't decide which I like really more because, like, I really like all three of them equally.
I think they're all cool. I just like Raikou the most. Did
Honestly,
Suicune get
like,
deleted out of existence? Where the fuck did it vanish off to?
I lean more towards Suicune, personally. But at the same time, I think Raikou is actually pretty cool.
I think I've accidentally banished Suicune from reality.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm trying to see if it vanished. Where is Suicune? What the fuck happened to Suicune?
Oh.
Did Suicune fuck off out of here? I'm very confused.
Did he leave?
Hold on. Oh, there it is at the bottom of B.
Yeah, there it is.
It should be an A. That's the problem.
All right, Suicune. Yeah, get back up there.
Larvitar, I think it's neat. Pupitar, I like the transition actually. But Tyranitar, that is an A tier Mon.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
It's really sad what's happening to it though in Gen 9. It's just struggling to survive.
I was misled into thinking. It's the funny thing. I was misled into thinking it was a dragon type at first, but
And Mega Tyranitar fucked it up. I like Mega Tyranitar, but it's not good enough for me. It had to be better, and it's not. Lugia, I love it. I know.
This is gonna be more personal bias.
I know
like,
people think its wing cans are stupid, but that's what I love about Lugia.
But I feel like this is more personal bias for you because like Lugia is like your
That's my favorite. Anyway, you're probably gonna hate this. I feel nothing with Ho-Oh.
Oh, frick off. Oh, frick off. Oh, it's cool.
You could swear. Anyway, Celebi.
Celebi's really
Celebi's nice. I like Celebi. Treecko, the Treecko line.
Okay.
The Treecko
Grovyle,
line.
I'm gonna be honest, like, there's a lot of stars I really like, but Grovyle...
The Treecko line.
Again, Mr. Dungeon Bias.
The Treecko line is so cool. This is my favorite Gen 3 line.
I honestly have a soft spot for, like, Grovyle specifically.
Get up there, subtitles. I don't care if that is biased. Anyway, Torchic.
Torchic, you honestly can't go wrong with Torchic.
Can't go wrong with Torchic. I don't like Combusken.
Okay, yeah, I'll agree. It kind of looks like a dick.
Okay, I wasn't gonna go with that, but Blaziken, I think is cool though.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think this is like the line I struggle. I think Cohen Starters is the one I struggle to find a favorite with because like I like them all.
Mudkip is also an S tier boy.
Oh yes, I definitely love Mudkip.
Marshtomp I like, but he's not that cool. And
Yeah.
Swampert is really cool. Really
Yes,
cool boy.
really cool. I like the water ground types.
And then also, I have to give Mega Swampert. He's so cool. I like Mega
Yeah.
Swampert.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we agree on
Mega
that.
Swampert's awesome. Anyway, I've been growing to dislike this line, unironically.
Why? Because of the Nuzlocke?
The Nuzlocke, the sync does nothing. I don't know what it does. It's been terrible. I'm hoping Mighty Enda will make me improve my opinion, but right now I'm kind of upset with this line. It
Yeah.
genuinely upsets me how bad it is.
Dude, I have not been watching your recent Nuzlocke, so I don't know what your personal experience of it with it is, but
Zigzagoon is a cool dude.
I can. Oh yeah,
Same with
Zigzag.
Galarian Zigzagoon. But
I do have. I will admit, I do like the edgier design a bit more, mostly because of the third evolution, which
Linoon, I think, is actually an S tier.
really,
Yes, I like Linoon. And, Galarian Linoon, I'm sorry for you, Jordan.
well, honestly, I mostly like it because it has the additional evolution that the original one can't get.
I don't think
But
that should change my opinion on them. Anyway, Wurmple, I feel nothing. Cascoon, I feel nothing.
honestly, I find
Silcoon,
Whirlpool funny because
I feel no. Actually, the party hat Wurmple makes me like him more. Now that I'm remembering that, he can go up there.
honestly, I like the argument between Jesse and me about their whirlpools. It's honestly funny.
Anyway, Beautyfly, I kind of feel nothing with Beautyfly.
I'm more.
Dustox though is cool.
Oh yeah, Dutch talks. I would agree. If you put that lower than Butterfree, we were gonna have issues.
Did I put it lower than Butterfree?
No, no, it's above. It's above Butterfree. I think anyway.
No, I put it above Caterpie. I think Butterfree's in. No, Butterfree's in the same tier.
Oh no, I mean Beautyfly. It's
Beauty.
higher than Beauty.
Yeah, it's higher than Beautyfly.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant. Not you, Butterfree.
Lotad.
Okay, Lotad. Okay,
I like
evolution.
Lotad. I kind of don't like Lombre,
Yeah,
but
so we are on Ludicolo though.
Ludicolo. Dun 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 dun. What? I don't know Mirror Beater's
How can you
theme.
not like Look, how can you not like Ludicolo?
I
I
don't know
mean,
what Mirror Beat's theme is, but I like a Ludicolo.
Mirror Beer besides, but like, you cannot go wrong with Ludicolo.
C dot sucks. Unironically, I hate this thing. And honestly, I've grown to dislike Nuzleaf over the years, despite despite these two Pokemon being the origin of the Nuzlocke term. And Shiftry is fine. Shifttree's fine. I don't know. I used to like the line, but as the years have gone by, my opinion has gone worse and worse about them.
Honestly, Nuzleaf.
Talo is
Funny enough, that
cool.
funny enough that Nuzleaf was like a villain in Mystery Dungeon at one point. Like, hey, it was me all along.
It was me. Talo's cool, and so is Swellow. They're both cool birds. Wingle, I feel nothing about, but Pelipper, I've acknowledged it's gotten better over the years, but I've just never been able to like Pelipper.
I guess. Pelipper is like Ralts, okay.
Ralts, I actually feel nothing about Ralts.
Hmm,
I actually
yeah.
feel nothing about Curlia. But Gardevoir,
Yeah, Gardevoir.
I like Gardevoir. Gardevoir's
But I think the real debate is gonna have to come up where like which evolution line you like more.
and anyway, Mega Gardevoir is also really cool. I think this is an S tier Mega.
I would agree. But okay. But the real debate will have to come up soon when Gallade comes up and
We
see
got
where.
a bit before we're talking about Gen 4 stuff. Surskit. Surskit. I feel nothing about Surskit.
It's whatever.
Masquerain, I also feel nothing. Shroomish is a funny little dude.
I guess you're just a sucker for the funny little
The
dudes.
little dudes are funny.
The little dudes are. I
And
will agree.
Breloom is so fucking cool. Love Breloom. Want more Breloom in my life.
Yes. Okay,
let's see.
Slack off. Honestly,
Slack off.
this one is just a mood for me.
I
Honestly,
don't feel the mood, and I don't like Vigoroth, but slacking I like.
honestly, it's just a mood for me because like I'm just like I don't feel like I always have a lot of days where I just don't feel like doing stuff. He's just my mood.
I must force myself to do things, so I don't want to be a slack off. Anyway, Ninkata. I like I actually really like Ninkata. I actually love this whole line. I love Ninjax. Ninjax is cool. And so is Shed Ninja.
Yeah, Shedinja, people. It's like that one troll Pokemon everyone likes to bring out.
The
It's
Whismur
very-
line. I want to like Whismur, but it's so bad. And I want to like Loudred, but it's so bad.
What do you like? What's your problem with them?
Like I like the idea behind the line, but Whismur and Loudred, they're like I've used them multiple times and they're just terrible. I've never
Well,
had good use out of them. I do like Exploud though.
So I guess if you stick with the line long enough, then Exploud pays off.
I'm just like Whismur can be shit. I'm fine with Whismur being shit, but Loudred's so bad. Like I don't understand why they're like that. It's
So I'm
upsetting.
guessing- It's like if you can bear, I think the scene is if you can just bear using Loudred, then I guess Exploud really pays off.
He doesn't honestly, but I still like Exploud. Makuhita, I think he's a cool little dude, and I think Hariyama's an awesome guy.
Oh yeah.
Then let's see. This thing is honestly, I think this edition is unnecessary, but I think it's super funny. That's just
Honestly,
looks like it's
it
constantly.
goes from happy to sad a lot.
I just like
And
how they like made this thing's existence miserable, and I think that's super funny to me.
It's so depressed.
Nose Pass is cool. I like Nose Pass. Skitty. I like Skitty. Skitty's neat, but Delcatty, nuh-uh. Not happening.
Yeah, not big on Delcat.
Sableye. He's awesome. He's an awesome little gremlin creature. And then there's Mega Sableye.
Who just happens to have a Rupee from Legend of Zelda.
He's really cool as well. Mawile, I think, is super underrated. It may be a shit Pokemon, but it's an S tier mon for me. Mega Mawile, I don't feel it like it's an S tier, but it's still cool. Now we're going down. Oh, A tier line. A tier line. Aeron's awesome. Larian's awesome.
I have to use them at one point. It's one of those Pokemon that I really like but never used.
They're kind
With
of bad,
really-
actually, but they're so cool, and I can live with it.
Oh no, even with Pokemon that are not really great, I try to make work with.
Just never throw them out against a special attacker.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Metatite and Metachams. Metatite is cool. I kind of don't like Metacham, but Mega Metacham fixes my problems for some reason. I don't know what it is.
I honestly forgot Metacham had one.
Yeah, because it's pretty similar to base one, but it's still cool. Anyway, Electrike is... I actually feel nothing about this line.
Yeah, personally, me neither.
But I
It's
do
fair.
give bonus points for this guy being really funny to look at.
This guy had a Mega Evolution too?
Yeah, he had a Mega.
Okay, there's a lot of Pokemon that had Mega Evolutions.
Jordan, Oras, you have to remember Gen 3 remakes. We're in Gen 6.
I know. It's just that there's a lot I'm forgetting that did get ones.
Plus Soleminum. I feel nothing about these two. I'm gonna be frank. I feel nothing about these Pikachu clones. Volbeat? No Volbeats for me. Illuminese, I don't like you either. This is... Roselia, I forgot you were a single-stage Pokemon at first.
That is honestly funny. It existed before Bidoof and
Roserade. I think Roselia's cool, though. Hey, Jordan, I can't remember this Pokemon's name.
Gulpin.
Gulpin these nuts!
Oh, what? See this coming. Okay, Gulpin's just funny.
Oh,
Let's
it's a
just
funny
admit it.
Pokemon. What does evolve
Well,
into
what?
again?
What?
What does evolve into again? I can't remember its name
Hey,
actually.
no, I know you know what that is.
Jordan, I really don't actually remember its name.
No, okay, no, you're not gaslighting me. I'm not falling
Jordan,
for
I'm
this.
serious. I don't remember its name.
No, you're. I know you know what it is.
I really don't, Jordan, actually. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, you're gaslighting me.
Jordan, I seriously do not remember its name.
Oh no, I'm not buying it.
Jordan,
I'm
I
not buying
wouldn't trick you twice in a row.
it. You really think so?
Jordan, I wouldn't trick you twice in a row. You can trust me, Jordan.
No, I fell for it already. You
Jordan,
cannot.
Jordan, I would not
I
do it.
know.
I would not do it twice in a row, Jordan. I
No,
promise
said,
you.
You're gonna say swallow it, and you're gonna say swallow these nuts.
Swallow these. It didn't work out well, but
Yeah,
you said
no,
it.
no.
You said its name. You said its
I said
name.
it before you. So you know what? I win.
You said its name, so it works. It's.
I know I win because I said it before you. I win. I win that argument. I don't care.
Did you win the argument, or did you just got yourself?
No, because I said it before you. So you didn't. So you didn't have to come. So you didn't have to. So I didn't have to fall for it because I knew it was coming. No, I don't care what you think in your mind. I win. I win that. I won that argument.
You just tell yourself that to make you feel better. Anyway, Carvana's cool.
If anyone in the chat, feel free to clarify it. Yeah, I win. I totally won that
You
argument.
fell for it. You've already fell for it twice, so I've won. It doesn't matter.
Well, no, I'm gonna go fact check this with people to see if I won that argument.
It doesn't matter. I got you twice already. Anyway, I love Sharpedo. Sharpedo's cool. Mega Sharpedo though is kind of, but it's still good.
It just had the biggest snout.
It also
to be perfectly
spikes.
honest.
Whalmer, I feel nothing with Whale. Actually, this render's making me not like it. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
It's the beach ball.
That render's not helping it, honestly. But I still, I feel nothing with it. Wailord, though,
He's too big for this tier list. He can't fit.
he can fit. He's going with the S tier.
I mean, hey, he's gonna take too much space up there, though. Is the problem?
No, don't worry. We'll just use Sword and Shield scaling, so he's like as big as a person.
Are we gonna have enough room for more S tier cells?
Yes. Anyway, Numel is but Camera Up is cool. Mega
Okay,
Camera Up is
Yeah,
also.
okay. That is a cool mega evolution.
That's a really cool Mega. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it more than Sharpedo's. I'll be real.
It's
I
just a
guess
shame
that's
it's
the
so
point for-
slow.
I guess that's
Torkoal,
a point, but it's
is-
still a point for Team Magma, right?
I guess, which checks out because that's the one I like. Anyway, Torkoal's cool.
Torkoal's
Torkoal's cool.
like
Spoink
Torkoal.
is awesome. I think Spoink is cool, which is a shame Grumpig exists. Because I do not like Grumpig. I think this sucks.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
don't think
terrible
much.
pig Pokemon. Why does
I don't
Spoink turn
think-
into this?
I don't think much when I think of Grumpig.
I'm glad they did not put in every single Spinda form because we would be here for eternity.
They have multiple forms.
So you see the dots on its head?
Yeah.
It can be different. I think there's like over 1 billion combinations.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
So yeah, I like Spinda. It's a funny drunk little panda. Okay, here's the Trampitch S tier. Vibrava, unfortunately, that's a B tier mon, which is kind of sad because Flygon also an S tier mon.
Flygon, I don't use them. I've never used them.
It
compared
is
to
like
most
if you don't have a Garchomp, this guy is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Garchomp is technically better overall, but this guy is still
Yeah,
awesome.
when I see a Flygon, it's like when Salamence isn't an option, and when Hydreigon's not an option or Gonchart's an option, I would definitely use a Flygon.
Cacnea is a funny little dude. However, Cacturn is kind of just, I've been kind of sad Cacnea turned into that.
Yeah.
Swablu, I think is. I want.
They're fluffy.
I
They're
would.
fluffy birds.
I would love Swablu as a hat. Same with Altaria.
I mean, that would be like really one big oversized hat.
It would be an oversized set. I do like. I love Altaria. I also love its Mega. I think Dragon Fairy should come back as a typing.
And this is an even more oversized hat.
I don't even think it can be a hat anymore at this point. Zigzagoon.
That's no Zangoose.
Those, uh, no, yeah, Zangoose. Sorry,
Zangoose, you got the names mixed
I got
up.
the names mixed up, but he's cool. Same with Survivor. I like them. I love,
Oh, yeah.
I love like they just have like you got Pokemon with double battle mechanics. Like these two hate each
know,
other, so they're paired.
One time, actually, although there was one time in Scarlet and Violet where I just saw them hanging out together. No fighting or anything. They're just vibing.
They've
And
learned.
vibing.
Lunatone's boring. Same with
It's
Solrock.
just- They're not exactly that interesting.
I'm
I'll see.
surprised they got absolutely nothing in Sun and Moon.
Yeah, you think they would?
Anyway, Barboach, I think it's its name. I feel nothing.
Yeah.
I like Wishcash though.
Yeah, Wishcash is really nice.
Wishcash is a cool guy. Corfish, 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 Corfish.
Yeah, Corfish.
Corfish, Corfish.
Corfish, Corfish, Corfish.
Yeah, we got
Yeah!
Corfish. Let's see. Crawdon, unfortunately, not as cool as Corfish, but still a cool mon.
Oh no, it's still cool. No, we respect the Corfish in this house.
Baltoy. I feel nothing. Same with Claydol.
Not that big.
I think this thing is Lileep.
Yeah, Leap. I
I
think.
like this line actually. I think they're neat. If a bit unfortunate design attributes.
Yeah, yeah. I say it's fair.
Oh god, what's this thing's name?
Oh, geez, this one.
This is Armaldo. What the
I know a model, but that one escapes me.
I think he's still a cool little dude. Same with Armaldo.
Almardo, I kind of have a soft spot too because of Mr. Dungeon because he is the mentor of Wigglytuff.
That's neat. Feebas, it's Magikarp too, but I don't care for it. But Milotic, I love.
Milotic, honestly, fight me on this if you want, but Milotic I like more than Gyarados.
I mean, that's not unreasonable. Anyway, it's time for me to banish the cast forms to the lower tiers. Give me just one moment.
Oh, we're just gonna not explain why, but
Cast form sucks.
it just sucks. Okay.
Cast form sucks. The sun form and base form are fine. I
I
don't.
mean-
Something about the water form sucks, and the hail form's just stupid.
I mean, designs look cool and all, but
They suck.
Eh,
Don't give
right.
them credit. Kecleon.
okay, we have S tier.
No, he's
Don't-
A tier. He's A tier.
Well, I only
Mystery
say
Dungeons
S
carry
because
him.
you don't-
Let your
you don't
mystery-
mess with Pick, you don't catch
He has
them.
nothing going on outside of Mystery Dungeon. Let your biases go.
No, those things give me trauma.
That's why let your biases go. Shuppet is kind of lame. Baynet is actually after that one clip in the anime, I like Baynet a lot.
Which code was it?
There was one about Baynet getting abandoned and being reunited with the person who abandoned him, so they become good friends once again. Mega Bayonet I just like though. Nothing interesting. Duskull. I think Duskull's neat. Same with
Yeah.
Dusclops.
Dusclops is this case where the middle form
Is
actually
better.
ended up being better competitively.
It's so much better than
than the final
Dusknoir.
one.
Tropius.
But I like Duxnor though.
Tropius, you could have been so much more, but you chose to be nothing. Chimecho. Get out of here, Chimecho. Absol is super cool. I
Yes.
like Absol.
I like Absol too.
That Mega form, though. No.
What? Seriously?
No, I do not like that Mega form.
Yeah, seriously, I thought it was pretty cool.
I don't like it. Something about it's like, this is trying too hard to be edgy.
You seriously did not like that one?
I don't.
I honestly thought it was pretty good.
Why not can go up there because of the puns?
Yes.
And also,
know.
I think it's funny it has to be banished to Ubers and Gen Free.
Yeah. I'm like, why not in the S tier? Reason? Because? Why not?
Snorunt. I feel nothing with Snorunt. And I don't like Glalie. I really don't like Glalie. Its Mega's better, but I still don't like it. Although, Spiel.
Okay, a better Steel line. Here we are.
There we go. That's an S tier bond.
Pure being. Don't change them.
But, Celio, A tier, and Walreign's
Yeah.
also A tier. Not as good as Spiel. Spiel's perfection incarnate, but these two guys are
Yeah.
still good.
No, yeah. Spiel, you can't top Spiel. It is pure. It is a pure being.
Clamperl, I feel nothing. I actually do not like this line. Like, I don't like Huntail. Huntail's a bit ugly, and something about Gorbis bothers me. Do not like Gorbis. Relicanth, I like Relicanth. He's neat. Let's see, up next is Love Disc.
Oh boy. Where are we gonna go with Love Disc? Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just,
Yeah, I kind of expected it going on a low tier.
there are moments where I'm okay with it, but God, what a nothing Pokemon.
I mean, I guess it's just not worthy enough to be an F tier, though.
Bagon, I like. Shelgon is a funny little dude.
The
And
funny middle evolution.
Salamence is amazing. I think Salamence is an S tier mod. Mega Salamence, I think, is an A tier mod. I think it's a bit too goofy looking.
Although, oh no, it just became a jet.
It's a bit too goofy looking for me to like. Beldum, I think is this thing's name. I feel nothing about Beldum.
The first evolution, the
Matang, I also kind of feel nothing. Metagross cooked, though.
Yeah, Metagross came to perfection. It starts off weird, but then it just evolves into perfection.
Same with Mega Metagross. Like, once they got to Metagross, this is a good line.
Its legs turns to arms. That's...
It gains also 4 additional limbs, so it doubled its limbs again. Alright, Regirock. I think Regirock is the lamest of the Regi trio.
Yeah, nothing noteworthy of Regirock.
Regice, though, is the best of the Regi trio.
Oh, definitely.
And Registeel is in between.
So, Regice is the top.
I like Regice the best.
I can live with that.
Okay, I think this is Latios. Latios, I will give you A tier because I really like Latios. But Mega Latios, and Mega Latios for that matter, get out of here. Get out of here.
Really? You don't like the jet designs?
I don't. It's not the jet designs. It's that they look basically the exact same, and that is annoying to me. It feels lazy.
I mean, I can see that, but they're still really cool.
It's lazy, and that bothers me that they look the same.
I don't. I mean, I get that part. But
Like,
I don't
if you
think it
said
deserves to
no,
be-
like
I don't
if
think it deserves to be in the F tier.
listen, if they're like, okay, if they just got rid of one of these and they're like, okay, this is a fusion between Latios and Latias, I'd be fine with it. But no, they're just 2 separate mega forms that look exactly the same, and that's boring.
I get that, but
This-
I think F tier is a little harsh.
No, they deserve it. This is a sign of pure laziness. It reminds me of laziness every time I see them, and I don't want to see them. Anyway, Kyogre's awesome.
Yes, I'm glad you like the big fish.
And Primal Kyogre is also really cool. Actually, Primal Kyogre can go into S tier.
Yes, the big fish.
Unfortunately, I like both of the Groudons more.
No, I kind of figure you're not gonna top Groudon.
Get the
I
Groudons.
know Groudon's your personal bias, so
Get
Groudon's
those
gonna be higher.
Groudons up there. I am a land man. Team Aqua plan makes absolutely no sense.
Okay, yeah, as an Apple Sapphire player, yeah.
Team
I
Magma
will
at least
say
a little.
that is fair.
Team Magma at least like okay, I can understand why you're thinking that. But here,
Yeah,
no.
but
Team Aqua, I do
see-
not know.
Yeah, because like if you do that, more sea means where are you gonna live? Do you plan on living in a submarine for the rest of your life?
Let's see.
That's a
Rayquaza
good
is
idea.
Rayquaza is an S tier, and Mega Rayquaza I think is a bit too much, but I still really like it. So we can go next to Kyogre.
Yeah, I don't know why it needed like the Mega Evolution, but
I don't know why it needed to be able to hold an item while as a Mega Evolution. That's the scary part about it. Jirachi.
Jirachi.
I like Jirachi.
Jirachi's great.
Let's see, Deoxys. I think normal form is cool. Attack form is the best form.
I would agree with that.
Speed form is the second best form.
Yeah.
And defense form, it's kind of dumb. I don't like the defense form.
So I think the general agreement is that anything that is not the attack or speed form just sucks.
No, the attack form is fine. It's just obsolete compared to speed and attack. Anyway, you cannot stop me with this.
No, Turtwig definitely has to go up there.
It's a shame Grottle is a B tier
Yeah,
because
Growl. That was
Torterra
Torterra though.
is an S tier.
Grass and ground. It's a really good one.
That's a cool mon. Let's see. Up next is Chimchar. I think Chimchar is just a B tier.
No, but Chimchar's really good though.
I don't like Monferno. Monferno is weird. Too weird for me. But Infernape, that's good. That's a good
Infernape.
mod.
Hey, man.
Piplup has recently evolved into a S tier mod for me, not because of anything Piplup has done itself, but because someone I follow, TC Nick Free, uses Piplup. So now Piplup has become the embodiment of toxicity to
So,
me.
You like Piplup because he's the face of a YouTuber you watch.
Because it's now the face of a toxicity to me. Look at that. That is a Pokemon that will call you out and be upset at everything you do.
I mean, that does sound like Piplup, considering that does sound like Piplup.
Primplup, I think Primplup's as like a good example of an awkward middle stage that works. Like it transitions naturally into Empoleon, but like it still has like that awkward teen phase feel to it, but not like in a bad way.
I'm glad you're seeing why you liking my starters now.
Anyway, Empoleon's also A tier. I think the Gen 4 stars overall are pretty good.
You really can't go wrong with any of the Sinnoh starters though. So they're all really good.
I think the Starly line is probably one of the best regional bird lines we've had in.
Oh no, it's my favorite. It's honestly my favorite common bird line.
I don't think there's ever been such a good regional bird line.
But I think Staraptor takes the cake. At least for this one, for this generation.
Bidoof.
Bidoof!
Bidoof is awesome. Gotta respect Bidoof. B-Barrel, not as cool as Bidoof, but
no, not as cool, but
still super cool. Such a cool guy.
Yes, Bidoof all the way. Actually, will we say he's higher than Rattata or?
Yeah, Bidoof is the best rodent in my opinion.
No, he is the best rodent. No one top him.
Kricketot is kind of lame.
Oh
I'm not gonna lie, but Kricketune, unironically, this is the coolest little guy ever.
I just love the
I wish he was better. He has like the whoop. I was like, the joy and happiness I feel whenever I feel that. He may be the like an absolute
He has one of my favorite cries.
No, he has my favorite cry. He may be an absolutely garbage Pokemon, but that cry brings joy that no other Pokemon can. If only he was better. The Shinx line. I think they're cool little dudes. And I wish they were better in like battling, because they don't have any single good move to work with, honestly. Which is kind of sad. Badoo is a cool little dude as well.
Yeah, he's just adorable.
That's a dude. Anyway, Roserade is awesome.
Just the embodiment of elegance.
I love this Pokemon. Cranidos. I like Cranidos. And I also like Rampardos. Now, this is probably biased, but Shieldon, best fossil Pokemon in existence. Don't at me.
Okay, we kind of have to make the joke with Bastiodon. We kind of have to make the joke.
What's your joke?
You know, I'm Bastiodon!
You cut out. I have no idea what you said.
Oh, no. Oh, geez, did I cut out? Oh, let's try it again. I love Bastiodon!
Okay, there you go.
Joke.
I do like Bastiodon, but it's not as cool as Shieldon. Shieldon is the best. Burmese.
They're Burmese. What else can you say about them?
Get those Burmese out of here and get these Wormadams out of here.
I mean, their coatings are nice, but that's all I
do not like these ones. Anyway, Mothim is okay, but not as... Mothim, yeah. I don't like this line, actually. This line sucks.
Combee!
Okay, female Combee is a B tier. But male Combee, that's an S tier mon. That's
what?
And I think it's so funny to be like, male Combee is so funny to me.
Are you trolling me right now?
I love the idea of male Combee. I think it's super funny. Vespiquen is cool. Milcombie's the best though. Pachirisu is probably my favorite of the Pikachu clones. Before they started doing interesting stuff with them.
Yeah, I think it's funny what they've done with Pachirisu in competitive. I will be honest with you.
Buizel is cool. Same with Floatzel. I think these two are just cool guys. Nothing special, but they're cool. Cherim. Okay, after Legends Arceus, I despise this thing. That was the most annoying side quest ever.
Oh, which side quest are you talking about?
The one where you need to catch a Cherim. Cherim was like probably the most annoying thing to catch. I know that's also going for.
Oh, I think I know what
Cherubi,
you're talking
Cherim,
about now.
Cherubi, Cherim. These three, I despise them after Legends Arceus. They do not. I hate them.
Okay, if it's
I
a side
hate
quest
them.
I know you're talking about, then yeah, I can see why.
I hate them. Shellos. I like the pink one more than the blue one, so the pink one will go into the A tier.
I honestly can't decide which form I like.
They're
more.
exactly the same stat wise. I prefer the pink one.
I mean, it's just. I think it really just comes down to the design preference.
Anyway, Astrodon's S tier because I
Some
love this.
people- Yeah, some people just like the pink one more. Some like the blue one more.
I don't know
Like,
what's Game Freak and having water types that just exist and thrive despite should not be able to, but they're
Let's
awesome.
acknowledge the fact that Gastrodon is a champion Pokemon.
Because it's actually a really good Pokemon.
Yeah, not to mention because Cynthia uses it, which says a lot.
It's a really good Pokemon. Ambipom, I don't really like it. Drifloon, I like. Where'd it go?
I don't know. I think it just went away and just.
Drifloon,
another
I need you to
pile.
be in the right tier. Drifloon. Oh no, it's gone. I have to find it before it kidnaps a child. There it is. You're not. Get out of the clone removal. I like Drifloon and Drifblim. I think they're cool little Pokemon. I really like Baneri, actually.
Weird, dude.
Baneri's cool.
Oh, hey, Beetle.
I also really like Lopunny. As someone who has done multiple playthroughs with a Lopunny, I think Lopunny is a
really?
neat Pokemon.
Oh, cool.
Same with Mega Lopunny, but they're not S tiers. They're not S tiers. Oh, Miss Magius, though, that's an awesome Pokemon. Great upgrade. Unfortunately, Fluttermane is just Mega Miss Magius, so Miss Magius has no place anywhere now.
Wow.
Honchkrow, that's a Pokemon.
Oh yeah, a much needed evolution for Murkrow.
Which is why Murkrow was significantly better in Gen 9 VGC in the first format. Glameow is just a cat.
Just a kitty.
Ugly is...
Oh,
Honestly,
okay.
I don't care for it. I think it's dumb.
I don't like how they treated this poor kitty Pokemon.
Jingling, I like a lot more than Chimecho. I think that's a good bird. Stunky. I like Stunky. I like this. I don't like Skuntank as much, but I think this is a nice line to have.
Oh, meow.
Bronzor. Bronzor.
Oh,
I think Bronzor's just okay. Nothing special. I like Bronzong, though. I think
I do
Bronzong is
apologize.
awesome.
Mio is doing shenanigans again.
Oh, your cat's doing things?
Yep.
Can
she's
she
doing
meow
things.
into the mic?
Well, she tried to roll around on the keyboard again.
Uh,
does that
Bonsly is cool. Mime Jr. is also cool.
Yeah, I think we agreed that my junior was at least adorable.
Happiny is stupid. This should not exist.
Oh, come on. Happy is adorable.
This should not exist. The Chansey did not need a pre-evolution. This is the most redundant Pokemon ever. You know how you get an Ovalstone in order to evolve a Happiny?
Ow.
By catching a Chansey.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty stupid.
This is the stupidest thing. Chatot is a funny guy. Ignoring what you can do in Mystery Dungeon, you can just scream into your DS microphone to make Chatter stupid busted.
That alone, I think that alone was what makes it funny.
That's what makes him awesome. Spiritomb, awesome Pokemon. Love that it's
Yeah.
committed to the 108 theme.
Yeah, but it's a tedious process depending on which version you take to actually get it.
I think you could just catch it in Scarlet and Violet. It's just
Oh,
roaming
really?
around on like the
Yeah,
mountain.
that's right.
Like I think Scarlet and Violet's the first time where there's no process. I like Gibble. Gibite is also cool. And Garchomp is an S tier pseudo legendary. This is an amazing Pokemon. It's a shame that it's finally probably fallen from grace in Gen 9.
Yeah, I think that's a shame though, but Garchomp is always gonna have a place in my heart.
Anyway, Garchomp's Mega Form is kind of dumb, and I'd feel nothing when I see it.
It's kind of cool though.
It doesn't feel like Garchomp is the problem. Munchlax. Honestly, Snorlax, I can live with Munchlax. Munchlax is such a cool little dude.
Yes.
Riolu, also a cool little dude. And
The
Lucario,
Rio of Pokemon.
Lucario, king of furries, but he's cool for a reason.
He would be considered the Ryu or Goku of Pokemon.
No, he'd be Goku.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is voiced by Sean Schimmel, so
Exactly.
It kicks out.
Anyway, these two guys are awesome. Hippopotas. I am going to rank them. I don't care for normal. I like the male Hippopotas a bit more, design wise, but I love the female Hippowdon design color more.
Female Hippowdon is the best.
And normal Hippowdon is okay.
It makes it worth getting a female Hippopotas.
Like,
You may
I-
not like the pre-evolution, but female evolution, great.
Skorupi. I love Skorupi. I love my Skorupis. Same with my
Oh,
Drap.
looks like a friend of mine's playing Baldur's Gate right now.
Oh, good for them. Anyway, Drapion is also really cool. Let's see. Krogunk.
I love Krogan.
Krogunk's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Krogunk's like a silly little dude, but he's a cool, silly little dude.
And
Last-
he's also the Pokemon that basically keeps Brock in check all the time.
Until he's gone. But also, Toxicroak is awesome as well. Cat Respect, they have some good frogs. Carnivine is a funny dude as well. Is this Finneon and Luminion?
Yeah, they're not really. They're not really.
They're
that-
just fish.
They're just fish to me.
But they're
not
like,
really
I like.
very
This is
impressive.
like boring in a way where I kind of dislike it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mantike, I feel nothing.
It's got a smiley face on its back. That's
I still feel nothing.
God.
Snover, I like.
Nover's pretty good.
Obama Snow is also cool.
Yeah.
And same with his Mega.
Oh, it's a really good Mega Evolution.
It's actually kind of bad, but it's cool.
I like its design though.
I do like its design. Weavile is awesome.
Weavile.
That's an S tier mon.
I mean, there is Sneasler, but you're never gonna top Weavile.
Weavile is awesome. And Magnezone, also awesome.
Hell yes. Magnezone. That is. I love Magnezone. I have a
Magnezone.
newfound appreciation for it.
Lickitung, get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, I knew you were gonna put that on the F tier.
Rhyperior. I kind of don't like it in comparison to Rhydon and Rhyhorn. It feels weird. Weird. It's a weird. Tangrowth, though, is not weird and feels like that's a normal evolution. Electivire is super cool. I like Electivire.
Yes, I really love Electivire.
Electivire deserves all the praise and love. Magmortar. I like it. Togekiss. Finally, the Togepi line has a good end.
Yes, finally, Togekiss. It's the best.
In Yamega, holy shit, an awesome mon. What a better way to make Yama even cooler. Let's see, up next is Leafeon. I like Leafeon. And I like Glaceon. Nothing super crazy with them. Gliscor, though? That's awesome. That's an awesome dude.
Yes, Gliscor is awesome. I love.
Awesome dude.
Mamoswine, though.
Also a cool dude.
Oh, yes, Mamoswine is great. Sinnoh just has really good mons.
Sinnoh has
My
amazing. These are
favorite.
evolutions fucking cooked. Porygon Z, amazing. I may be in
All
my Gen
right.
4 bias right now, but awesome Mon.
All right, moment of truth. Moment of truth.
Gallade is
Where
an
are we putting Gallade? Is it
Gallade.
higher than Gardevoir or lower?
Gallade is about pretty much the same for me.
Oh, wow.
But
Okay.
I think its Mega Form is not as cool as Gardevoir's. Which is why it's going to B tier.
Oh, what? Seriously?
Yeah, I think its Mega Form is not as good as Gardevoir.
That's surprising, honestly. I actually kind of like the
Probopass
Apex
is
effect.
amazing, and everyone needs to give it more respect. It's a
This,
funny dude with a mustache. Look at that. What more could you ask for?
I honestly thought it was like overgrown nose hair.
It's a Moai statue with a mustache. What more could you ask for? If I ever use one, I'm going to name it Bibu.
Bee-boo.
Bibu. Don't make me Bibu tax you, Jordan.
Please don't.
Did you say please do?
I said please don't.
Sticking out your god for the Rizzler. You're
I
so
don't
bow
start
bow.
clicking my words.
You're so Bibu tax. I just wanna be your Shiori. Anyway, up next is Dusk Noir. He's an A
Dusknoir.
tier. It's kind of a shame he actually sucks in comparison to Dusclops.
I mean, I love Duxnor. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I can see why people. But again, it's one of those cases where the middle evolution's just better for some reason.
Frostlass, awesome. Rotom, I like its normal form. Let's
I
see.
kind of like the fact how Rotom is just really integrated into Pokemon society.
I think it makes sense that it is. Anyway, the appliance forms, cook. Oh god, I got the hiccups now. But yeah, the appliance forms are awesome. I love them.
Honestly, with how Rotom is consistently a factor in every new generation now, they should just make it catchable.
It has been.
Yeah.
You just gotta find where it roams. Yeah, all the Rotom forms are awesome. I think this is such a cool gimmick, and that it actually like naturally translate to like incorporate
Yeah.
into different aspects, like the Rotom decks, the Rotom forms.
Yeah, I think going forward, Rotom should just be in every generation at this point because like you're gonna go nowhere without seeing a Rotom.
Yeah, Rotom is like has become ubiquitous with technology. Uxie is probably my least favorite of the three. Actually, no, check it out. I don't care for Mesprit. Azelf is cool though. Azelf super duper cool. Okay, now we're getting to let's just before we rank the origin forms of Dialga and Palkia, let's just rank Dialga and Palkia. I think Dialga is cool,
Yes.
but I don't love
Dialga
him. But I love Palkia. I think Palkia
I'm
is.
not feeling you're gonna have a bias towards.
I think that's an S tier, as Pokemon Pearl was my first game, so Palkia is by default the best legendary.
Of course.
You cannot argue with me, unfortunately.
I
Now
mean,
it's time for their origin forms.
Here we go.
Dialga origin form is S tier to me. I think I
wow.
love how goofy it is. I think I like how the origin forms are just fucked up forms of them trying to be Arceus, and I love that. So it causes a fuck up. Like Dialga gets his chest stuck in his throat, and Palkia loses his arms. I think that's really funny.
Painful though.
I think it's funny. Also, Palkia is the better origin form, though. I really like that it looks more like a horse with no arms. It will look better with the arms, probably, but I think it works better without the arms for me. Anyway, Heatran. Heatran is cool.
Heatran is really good competitively.
It is also good competitively. I think it's still competitively viable today. Regigigas, I wish you were better, but you are probably my favorite Reg. Actually, no, you're my second favorite Reggie. I know who my favorite is.
Ah, yes, the king of Reggies.
Giratina, amazing.
I mean, you gotta love the devil himself.
Giratina origin form, awesome. Pretty much introduce us to legendaries having different forms, and this is a cool
Yeah,
guy.
the coolest. Oh yeah, origin form is a lot cooler.
I love the origin forms.
Yeah, origin form I loved a lot more than the land form.
I
But
like that the altered form is more like Arceus than the origin form. So like the origin form is probably what Guillotine normally looks like, actually. Cresselia, I think Cresselia is neat. Uh, Fione,
Yone.
I don't care for it. It's kind of stupid to exist. Manaphy, though, I like. I forgot how many goddamn legendary and mythical Pokemon are in this generation.
Darkrai.
Darkrai is amazing.
Yeah.
This is an edgy Pokemon, but I love him.
Yeah, but screw Smeargle though.
Shaman.
She was a cute.
Okay, I thought I didn't have its adder form here. I think Shaman's cool. I like its Sky form a bit less than normal Shaman, but Shaman Sky form's still cool.
Now
Now
I'll
it's
agree.
the god of all Pokemon. I just like him. He's not.
Yeah, he's God.
Anyway, it's time to add them to the clone disposal.
Yeah, I don't think we need to rate all these forms. All that's different is the color of his rings and his face. So yeah, I think those are just self-explanatory. They're just Arceus.
Nothing. My opinion does not change because that's the gimmick. He's every type.
That's just his gimmick. That's just all there is to Arceus.
Victini.
Victini, yes.
B tier.
Technically, the first Pokemon on the list.
Yes.
Number
Snivy
here,
is probably the best of the first stage forms, in my opinion. Servine is okay. And Superior is cool. But not A tier. It's a B tier mon. Let's see. Up next, Tepig is probably the lamest of the first three.
Honestly, I think with Tepig, I think people end up liking Emboar less, mostly because, like, oh god, another fire fighting type.
Pignite
Really?
is stupid, but I do actually really like Emboar.
Yeah, I think people just didn't like Emboar.
I've grown to like
fire
Emboar.
fighting.
Oshawott is like B tier for me. Same with Duwad.
Oh, you're picking some fighting words here.
Same with Duwad. Samurott is also B tier. I think this is just a good, like a solid line, but nothing great. Hisuian Samurott though has transcended B tier to A tier though.
Okay, I guess I will have to pick a fight with you on this one. I will say that. Oh, how dare you with Oshawott though?
Get these two boys out of here. This is generally the worst rodent imaginable.
Oh no, they're terrible.
Lillipup is a B tier. Herdier. Actually, kind of don't like Herdier. But Stoutland is cool. I think that's
Honestly,
fine.
I just like using Lillipups because I now learn about that ability that you can use with them.
Yeah, pick up Stickinina. Purloin, I like. Liebhard, I also like. But they're nothing special. Oh, the monkeys.
I think we can say Pansage is the best out of. Oh no, that Pansear needs to be in the worst tier.
No,
possible.
Pansear isn't that bad. I feel about the same. I dislike their base forms a bit more.
I think it has to be Sammy's Pansear needs to be the lowest because it's the worst.
How is this thing is not that bad, honestly, in comparison to the others. They're all bad. Muna. I feel nothing. I feel nothing with the Musharna line.
I like Muna though.
I feel nothing about the line though.
Hey baby.
Pidove is awesome. Like a great start to the line. Amazing start to the line. I'm glad it exists. Then it turns into Tranquil. And then it turns into Unpheasant. I am putting female Unpheasant in the worst because that's such a boring Pokemon. At least
No, the male one's better.
I still hate it. They suck. Pidove was such a great start, and then they ruined it.
Yeah. You can't win them all.
Blitzel is cool. Same with Zebstrika. Up next is I don't remember this one's name.
Roggenrola.
Roggenrola, Boldor, Gigalith is cool though. I like Gigalith. That feels like something
Yeah,
Golem.
4 in evolutions that turns into a cool one.
Yeah. Swoobat. Woobat and Swoobat are. But Drillbur and Excadrill, awesome dudes.
Yes.
Like, how do you like? I think Gen 5 probably has a mixed bag for me personally, but oh my god, when they hit, they hit.
And they do.
Let's see. Up next is Audino. I actually like Audino.
Oh, really?
I think Audino's pretty cool. Mega Audino, I also like.
Oh.
It's kind of a shame it's the only Gen 5 Mega. Timber is. I like Timber. I don't like Girder. That something about Girder's gross, but Conkeldurr actually works for me. Conkeldurr works. Let's see, who's next? Timple is actually really adorable. I love this little guy. Palpitoad is a funny little dude as well. I think
Yeah.
he's like the best part of this line. And Seismitoad is Seismitoad, but he's still cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that was a good line overall. Anyway, time for two terrible Pokemon again. Get out of here. Get out of here, you two.
Now, if you excuse me for a moment, you go ahead and continue the tier list. I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Good for you. Go. Let's see.
I'll be back.
Swaddle. I think Swaddle is a B tier. I like Swaddle. I actually really like this line. Swadloon is cool as well. And you know who else is cool? Goddamn Leavanny. This is an amazing bug type. It may be not great, but I love this. That's a good bug type. Same with the Venipede line. Like, Venipede is cool. Whirlipede is also cool. And then you got gosh darn Scolipede. What an amazing set of bug types this generation already. Great start with the bug types. I think this is Cottony. I think Cottony is adorable. I like that. And Whimsicott. Now that is a cool Pokemon. Such a cool dude. I think Whimsicott deserves an S tier. Let's see. Patil is cute. I like Patil. And Lilligant is also really cool. Lilligant deserves all the love. A lot more love than it gets. Let's see. Up next is Hisuian Lilligant. Hisuian Lilligant is actually really cool. I like this. It also gives us like.
I am back. What is our tier list looking like, Rick, so far?
I just finished Hisuian Lilligant. She got 8. They got 8 tier.
Okay, that's a good one.
The Lilligants and Whimsicotts did good. Basculins.
The Basculins. Basculins are all the same to me. I like. Yeah, justified. I like them least.
I like this. I like this guy. I kind of like how they're not that aggressive. Let's see. Up next is the same. Oh, here's a great line of Pokemon.
Yes. We're getting into the good universe.
Sandile, Crocodile. These are great lines.
Rock.
This is such an amazing line of Pokemon. They'd like I think Gen 5 has a lot of Pokemon I dislike, but I think they have like their good Pokemon are like some of the best in the series.
They're so cool that in the anime they had to give one of them shades.
Darumaka is I like Darumaka. Same with a Galarian Darumaka. I also actually really like Galarian Darumaka. I think he looks funny. Something about his face. He's like not happy with the situation, but he's here. Darmanitan though. I think Darmanitan is an A tier mon. I think it's Zen mode though. It's kind of it's kind of mid. I feel nothing about Zen mode. But Galarian Darmanitan, that is an S tier Pokemon. And its Zen mode is significantly better than you get an Ice Fire typing. That's really cool. This is a cool form.
Basically a snowman.
Maractus. I actually like Maractus. Dwebble. Like Dwebble. You know where? And Crustle. I feel like I wouldn't like Crustle normally, but something about Crustle's really cool, honestly.
Honestly, the black and white Let's Play I've been watching gave me a new impression on Crustle.
Where the
So
fuck did Crustle go? Crustle? Crustle got banished to another tier. I have to find him. We can't have him in a wrong tier. Crustle. I'm, I'm going to save you, Crustle. God, there are so many Pokemon.
so many Crustles.
I have to find him. He got banished to the wrong tier, I think.
Oh man. Oh man.
They're all just kind of blending together. I found him. He's an A tier. Who's next? Scraggy. Scraggy's cool. And so is Crafty. I think Gen 5 just had a lot of, like, Gen 5 had, like, what, 151? Actually, more. I think Gen 5 introduced the most Pokemon. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, like, I think they just had a lot of stinkers pop up. But I think the ones they have that are cool are cool. Like, Sigilif is awesome. Yamask is awesome. Same with Galarian Yamask. That's also a cool mon. And Cofagrigus, that's an A-tier mon right there.
Oh yes. I would call him Grigus.
That's a cool mon. And let's see, Tortuga.
Turtle.
I like it. And I don't remember this one's name.
I don't either, honestly.
But I think he's cool, though. We're just going through them all. Archon is cool. I like this fossil. I like the idea of a flightless fossil bird that gains the ability to fly. Because Archeop's awesome. Archeops is cool.
Yeah.
Trubbish.
Yep. Rubbish.
Listen, this is an adorable piece of trash.
Yeah, maybe for some people the piece of trash isn't the best thing that you want to think about.
I actually really like Gigantamax Garbodor. I think this was an amazing idea for a Gigantamax form.
Oh no, considering what it is, it's actually pretty funny. It works.
And Garbodor unironically works for me. I love his face. I think people get too hung up on the trash concept. Anyway,
But, hey, if you can look past it, you can see it's a really good mon.
and all right. Anyway, it's time for the Zoroark line. Just both. The normal Zoroark line is S tier. Well, A tier. They're really cool. And the Hisuian ones have transcended what is possible and made me love the whole line even more. They are definitely a S tier.
They are great.
Love the Hisuian Zoroark. I love Hisuian Zora, and Hisuian Zoroark is so cool. Minchino, I feel nothing. I don't remember your name either, but I like you.
Okay.
No.
That's a weird baby evolution.
No. No, get these out of here. These are the better psychic types. So much better psychic types in this generation. And these guys are awesome. I love the cell division concept. This is such a cool Pokemon. Love them so much. Ducklet. Shuba. Ducklet's fine. Swanna, I feel nothing though. Same with the ice cream line. I generally do not get the hate.
It's just ice cream to me.
I don't get the hate, but I don't care for them. Let's see, Deerling. I like the season concept. I'm not gonna rank the seasons, but they're cool.
It's a really nice concept because it goes well with the season scene they did.
I just like that.
I think it's a shame we never got that concept again.
It came back
after
in.
Generation 5.
They kind of did it in Scarlet and Violet. Kind of.
No, but not like how they did with Black and White.
No, but Emolga is the first time they're like, okay, we can do something actually different with our Pikachu clones with giving it all dual typings. Like Emolga, though. Mogul's neat. Carablast. Oh no, not Clang. Carablast is Carablast. He's fine. Though Excavalier, this is a Pokemon. This is an amazing bug
Oh
type.
yeah, it's one of those Pokemon you have to evolve by trade.
Yeah, with and that's a cool trait. Mu- fun, Fungus. I don't remember this
And
one's name.
before the Among Us jokes come in,
Moongus. Oh, it's almost
yep,
like its name is Among Us. He's cool. I like him.
yeah, and before the Among Us jokes comes in because I know that's gonna be the first thing that people say when they think of Among Us.
The Frillish line, I feel nothing about in particular, except for male Jellicent. I love Mr. Pringles.
That's the first thing you think of when you see that,
Yes,
Mr. Pringles.
the male form is Mr. Pringles. Illumina, blah 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 blah. I like it better than Flubdisc. Joltik, awesome bug type. They honestly cooked with their bug types in this generation. Greatest generation for the bugs.
I would agree. Yeah, this is the greatest generation for the bug types.
So many good bug types. Pharaoh Seed. I don't care for Pharaoh Seed. And I know who I really don't care for? Pharaoh Thorn. I hate seeing his stupid face. Clang. Clink. Clink Clang? Nah, I think this is boring.
They're all not interesting. Wow.
Dynamo is adorable.
Okay, but we're getting into the better electro types now with
This
the good
guy,
news.
I have no idea what his name is, but I do not like him.
Awkward middle evolution.
It's really awkward, but Electros is great.
Yeah.
Electros
Another
makes up
champion tier Pokemon.
Eligam, I think is his name. I think he's B tier. Same with Behem.
Hi. How you doing, Mio?
How's your cat doing?
She's just roaming around.
Let's see. Litwick is cool.
Oh, I love Litwick.
Lampent, also cool. Chandelure, amazing. Axew is cool as well. Same with Fracture.
Hey, wanna come down?
Haxorus is an S tier though. I love Haxorus.
I don't know if that meow picked up on the mic or not.
I kind of heard it, but I don't know either.
I'll have to look back on the stream, honestly.
Or let's see, Cubchoo. I don't like Cubchoo, and I don't like Beartic actually. While we're talking
Yeah,
that,
Capture's kind of like, ew.
Cragnole. I like Cragnole. Shellet is neat. Excelgor is awesome though.
Oh, yes.
That's
Another
a cool.
one that gets by. These have the best evolution by trade line.
This is such a cool bug type. Let's see, Stunfisk. Alright, so this is going to be probably very interesting. Normal Stunfisk is S tier. I love this mod. Probably one of the best Gen 5 mobs, unironically.
Perfection.
Galarian Stunfisk, though, get that shit out of here. This is one of the worst Pokemon they've ever created.
I gave it a camo and called it a new regional variant.
They didn't just give it camo, they gave it spikes, but everything about it just sucks. It missed the point of Stunfisk.
It did not need a
Mienfoo,
regional variant.
Mienfoo, I don't care for, but Mienshao is cool. Draylegon is cool. Golett is a cool little dude. Golurk is actually really cool. I want to use one someday.
Oh, I've used one and it's pretty good.
Pawniard. Sorry, Pawniard is a cool little guy.
The only problem is they take a while to evolve.
That is the main problem with them. But
That's the
Bisharp
only downside with
is
it.
amazing. Deserves definitely worth the wait.
Yeah, it's a really good payoff if you have the patience for it.
Bouffalon, I don't like the Afra that much. Rufflet is cool. Braviary is American, and he looks cool while
It's
doing
fitting
it.
because it's America.
And notably, when Braviary gets intelligent, it loses all of its Americanism, which I like. I love this
Wow.
form.
I'm not sure if I
Vullaby.
should use it or not as Americans.
Vullaby. It's okay. Mandibuzz is good, though. I like Mandibuzz. Heatmore. Hmm. I like Heatmore. I don't actually feel much on Heatmore. Same with Durant, honestly. What else we got? Dino, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Funny
same.
little guy. Zwidlus is also a funny little guy. Hydreigon? Such a awesome pseudo.
Such an awesome pseudo. I could never use it on the main team
It
though.
is a
because
shame it
so late in
falls.
levels.
Yeah, it's a shame it takes forever to evolve. That's why it's not S tier. Although, here's an amazing bug type. Probably the best bug type they've ever created. Just go ahead and put that entire line of Larvesta and Volcarona onto S tier. Such an amazing Pokemon. So good, it overcomes the fact that it's a bug type. Alright, let's see. Cobalion. I feel nothing about Cobalion. Terrakion, though, he's cool. I love Terrakion.
Yes.
Let's see, who's next? Virizion. I also feel nothing about Virizion. Tornadus Incarnate. I like Tornadus Incarnate. I like the bird form more, though.
I don't know. Their true forms though, they're like, oh, the revered forms. They're like really great.
Yeah, I think they cooked with their... Thunderous, I like it as well. I think he probably has the worst Furion form, but I like his Furion form still. Rusharam. I like it, but not that much. Zekrom is S tier, though.
Honestly, I like Reshiram more. But again, I think just comes
You
down
and your
to-
blue eyes, white dragon. Behold my red eyes, black dragon.
my blue-eyed white dragon and your. Yeah, this really just comes down to preference.
Landorus Incarnate's fine. Landorus Furion, I kind of want to see him die a horrible death in the competitive scene, and I think I'm about to get my wish.
Oh yeah, you've told me about how that's been happening lately.
Kyurem is actually a really cool legendary. I think this is such a cool idea for a legendary.
Yeah, fusion Pokemon. That's like a pretty cool concept.
Anyway, I've grown to like Black Kyurem a lot more than White Kyurem.
Actually, that is honestly really surprising. Because you mentioned me before you liked White Kyurem more.
As the time has gone on, I'm like Black Kyurem's so much cooler looking.
Yeah,
Keldeo.
I'm surprised by that.
Keldeo, I'm just gonna rank it with the Resolute form. I do not care for Keldeo.
Really?
Yeah, I do not. Meloetta,
Keldeo.
though, that's a great mythical Pokemon. That's a mythical Pokemon you want.
Oh yeah, Meloetta can actually be found in Scarlet and Violet.
Yep, Relic Song's back, baby. I also love it has a pirouette form you can change. I just like this Mon. This is such a cool idea for a Mon. I like the idea of a stance change Mon.
Oh yeah.
Genesect. Let me put your clones in here real quick.
Yeah, why are there so many clones of Genesect?
Because it has different forms based on the discs to change Technoblast type.
Well, it's a really small detail though.
It's a small detail, but it does show on the model.
But Genesect's a cool mythical Pokemon.
Yeah, Genesect's really
So,
cool. Again,
it's no
amazing bug
Darkrai.
type.
It's no Darkrai or Mewtwo, but it's a really good.
All right, we're on to Gen 6, which means we got 3 more generations to go.
Oh yeah, we're making it. We're making headway.
Chespin.
Oh boy.
I think
Here
he's
we-
fine. I'm so sorry, Quilladin. You're not good. I'm
I feel
sorry.
like that Evolution evolution is just a ripoff of Tepig's evolution.
No, it's just not good. And I like the Chespin, and I like Chespin and Chestnut.
I mean, personally, I'm not big on that evolution, but
Fennekin is amazing.
Fennekin's the one I went with for my starter.
Fennekin's such a great
why?
start, and then I kind of grown to like Braixen over the years.
Braixen is a really good middle evolution.
Braixen, I think, is a good middle evolution. Delphox,
Delphox, a lot of people end up not liking.
I don't like Delphox.
I will give it this though. Fire Psychic was a good typing choice.
Yes. Anyway, Froakie, cool guy. Frogadier, I don't like.
For Ninja.
Greninja, though, that is an amazing starter. Like,
Yeah, I'm
finally,
gonna be honest though. Like
Re-
I started why liking Fennekin line more, but as time went on, I just ended up liking Greninja more.
yeah, Greninja, I think, is clear cut the best starter.
Are we counting the Ash Greninja?
Yeah, it's A tier as well.
Well, okay,
Unironically,
yeah.
unironically, Greninja's the best starter in Gen 6. There's no it's not a
Honestly,
competition.
I think it's a Pokemon anime that made me like Greninja more, honestly.
Bunnelby, I feel nothing, and I think Diggersby is too ugly for me to like it. Fletchling, I like. Fletchinder, I also like. And Talonflame, cool ass Mon. And I like that they finally like, oh, we don't have to make the regional bird just a normal type.
Yeah, I like this one. It gets credit where it's due.
Scatterbug, I think is your name. I feel nothing about you. Spupa is this thing's name. I think it's funny.
Oh, are we gonna have to like put all these forms in a tier list? Or
I'm just gonna pick this one. I think it's a cool mon, and I like that it has
Wow,
variation.
So many more variants than I realized.
Yeah, there's a variant for every region in the world that Pokemon has distinguished in like 2 event ones.
Crazy.
Just go ahead and do it.
I did not realize it has that many variants.
And I just get this all in here. Oh, I don't remember this guy's name, but I don't think about him. Pyroar, I think the female looks cooler than the male.
Wow, that's actually...
Okay, let's
really
see.
Much about the female one.
Okay, I need to get rid of all these extra floettes and all these extra flower forms, which is, I appreciate that they're here, but I don't need them for this tier list.
Honestly, I wish we could like use AZ's Floette, but hey, it's something that's gone unused.
I think this line is actually really neat and cool. And I'm glad they're still around.
I also like how it has like a story revolved around it. At least
yeah.
AZ.
AZ Slow it has it. A Skidoo. I love Skidoo. Skidoo is so cool. However, Go-Go, no. Not as cool as Skidoo, but I still like him. Pancham.
Pancham, the panda.
Panda, and Pangoro, I think this is a cool line.
Panda.
I also like that you evolve Pancham by having a dark type in your party, so it evolves by bad influences. I am not raking these Furfrou forms. But Furfrou itself, I feel nothing.
Not that really that interesting, to be honest.
Esper.
Now that Pokemon seen shit.
That Pokemon has seen something, and I'd love it for it.
It has seen some shit.
I don't remember these guys' names, but this is the male one, I believe. I like both of them. I like that they're not exactly the same.
Look less trauma-induced, if anything.
They're French.
They're less trauma-induced now.
No, they're French.
The French?
Yeah, look at the female one. That's a French.
Oh yes, they've overcome their trauma to become French.
A Honedge, cool. Doublade, also cool. I'm just gonna rank Aegislash as one thing, so I'm gonna put the sword in the clone deletion, but Aegislash, amazing.
Yeah, it's honestly fitting that this Pokemon was in Sword and Shield.
The stance change was cool. I love that. This thing, I don't feel anything towards. And I don't like this thing. Actually, I really do not like this thing. I feel nothing about these two as well. Inkay is next. Inkay's fine. I like Inkay. And I like Malamar. I think these are neat Pokemon. Do, 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 do. I don't know your name,
Hmm.
but I do not like you. Same with this guy. This guy sucks. Skrelp, I think is this thing's name. I don't think about Skrelp. But Dragalge, that's a cool mon.
Oh, very cool one.
I like that guy. I don't think anything about you. And you are actually really cool, I'm not gonna lie. I really like that guy. Klotzer, I think it's his name. Helia, I don't remember your name, but you're cool. And I love your final evolution. I love this. I like these. I like that they use the
Yeah,
lizards with
that's
the
a really
frills.
good one.
I like it. I just like it. It's a cool mon. Let's see. Up next, Hyrunt. I think again they cooked with fossil. This is such a cool fossil line. Like Tyrantrum is amazing as well. Aurora. I don't remember their names, but I think these two are just good. Not as good as Tyrantrum and all that. Sylveon.
Yeah, Sylveon.
I like
I like
I like Sylveon. I think Sylveon's really cool.
Yeah, Sylveon's a really
I just
good
wish
one.
it of evolution didn't involve stuff that increased the. I don't know what the meter's called, but the one that gives you all the benefits that I don't want in my gameplay.
Oh yeah, I guess that's the one problem you have.
That is the one problem I have. Hawlucha. I like Hawlucha. I like the bird. Dedenne. He's fine. I don't think about Dedenne. Carbink though, that's a cool dude. Carbink's such a guy. Gumi. I think Gumi is an A tier. He's not S tier, but he's a good mon. Great
He's a
mon.
good dragon type.
Sliggoo. I like its normal form, and I like its Hisuian form. Actually, I really like this Hisuian form. I think that's a great alternate form.
I'm a snail.
This is like a good transition to Snaildom. I love this. Let's see. Act Normal Gudra, I like. And Hisuian Gudra, I love. This is such a cool dragon type.
You like the Hisuian Gudra more.
Yes, I do.
Praise be to the snails.
Yes. Klefki, I kind of don't like it.
It's kind of whatever.
Phantump. I like Phantump. Phantump's adorable. And Trevenant, oh my god, such a cool Grass Ghost type.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my god, this is so cool. Let's see, Pumpkaboo. I think it's cool that it has the different size variations, so its stats are different depending on how big it is. I don't have any unique opinions on the other ones, so I'm just gonna put the copies. But no, there is an actual meaningful difference for different sizes.
Okay.
But Gorgeist, I don't like Gorgeist as much as Pumpkaboo. Something about it doesn't work as well. Bergmite is adorable. I think this is such an adorable ice type. Avalugg. Oh, I'm gonna leave Hisuian Avalugg down there for the moment. But normal Avalugg. Nah, not really. But Hisuian Avalugg. I think this thing is such a garbage mon. But that's kind of funny to me, and I love it for it.
You seriously it?
Yep. Shit speed, shit special defense. I think it's funny. It's a funny dude.
Wait, that dude's a boss.
Noibat is neat. I like it. Noivern is an amazing dragon type. I've used it multiple times. This thing always does it amazing.
I love Noivern.
Offensively, probably better than Gudra. I'm just gonna go by Xerneas because the other form doesn't matter. Xerneas is a good fairy type legendary introduction, and I'm gonna put that in S tier for it. Yveltal is for edgy bitches. But fortunately for you all, I am an edgy bitch.
Yeah, Yveltal.
Great legendaries.
Really great legendary.
I like the dog Zygarde. I like the 50% form. And I like the 100% form.
Shaman never really got an actual Z story.
I'm kind of sad it didn't get its own story. It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, because like it felt like it's the Pokemon that would, but it just gets thrown in as side content.
Yeah. Diancie. I like Diancie. And I love that Mega Evolution. Like, such a great idea of Mega. I love Megas that are like, okay, this Pokemon that's defensive, now it's offensive oriented. That's such a cool mon. Let's see, Hoopa that's bounded. I think Hoopa is cool, but I love Hoopa Unbound.
Hoopa Unbound is where things get real.
This is such a cool mon.
I've never used a Hoopa, but I want to.
Volcanion. It's cool. He's just cool.
Fire Water, not bad.
Alright. I'm back to bias mode.
Orb.
Rowlet is the best starter ever made. You can't stop me.
And he goes on to become a butler.
This is probably a weird transition for the line, but I still love Dartrix.
I mean, would you not want him for a butler?
Anyway, Decidueye. Just get this line up here. This line deserves it. Every single part of this line is amazing.
It goes from a butler to an archer. What an interesting phase.
It also dies. Because I'm a ghost type. I just go browse that. Litten. I think it's just okay, but it's fine.
I like Litno.
Litleo, I think is his name. Also works for me. However, I'm sorry, Jordan.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Incineroar doesn't work for me.
You seriously gonna put Incineroar on there? Oh, come on.
Incineroar doesn't work for me. I don't like that it became bipedal, especially when a line where the previous two stages have been quadrupeds. Also, it's not.
Incineroar's actually a really good Pokemon.
I know it's a good Pokemon, but like, it's just its design sucks. I hate it. Anyway, Popplio is cool. I like its line. I like Primarina. I like Brioni. I think this is a good line. But I don't think it's as good as the Decidueye. Nothing beats the Decidueye. The Decidueye should have been Super Smash Bros. Instead of Incineroar.
Incineroar's actually a good Pokemon. It's actually justified. Come on.
I feel
broken.
I feel nothing with this. I feel nothing with this.
What about the Toucan though?
The Toucan's funny, and I love him.
I like how it just goes from a boring bird Pokemon.
That's a good upgrade.
I like that.
You are kind of weird, actually. I don't like you, but I don't hate you. You are kind of... I think the memes around you are funny, but I don't like you.
Yeah, you just remind me of a certain politician that nobody likes.
Anyway, Grubbin is cool.
Yeah, I have a soft spot for Grubbin.
Charjabug, also very cool. Actually, probably my favorite middle stage bug form.
Why? Because it looks like a bus?
No, it just looks funny. Vikavolt, amazing regional bug.
Yes, it is a really good bug electric. I like the Vikavolt.
Vigavolt's finally, we got a good regional bug out of that. Crab Brawler, he's cool. Crabominable, though. It was such a disappointment when Crabballer turned into this. Because I went through the whole game of a Crabballer being like, oh, when will it evolve? Then you get to the Icy Mountain where it's like, oh, finally, evolution. And then it just turns into that.
It sucks because it is so late game when you get it in Sun and Moon.
It's so late game when you get it, and on top of that, it's not that good. Although Ice Fighting is such a cool type. I hope they make another Ice Fighting type.
I mean, at least in Scarlet and Violet, you can actually reasonably get it.
Anyway, Oricorio, I love all the forms. I think this is such a cool idea for a Pokemon. Having a Pokemon that has 4 different forms that changes your signature type move and also just be based around different types of dancing. And you can change the form whenever you want by giving them items. This is such a cool idea for a Mon.
A cool little thing. I like it.
I love this idea. This is like, I like this a lot. Alright, up next is Cutiefly, I believe. Cutiefly is cool. And Rabombi is amazing. Again, amazing bug type. Honestly, as the years have gone by, grass and bug have probably become some of my favorite Pokemon types. Rock is cool, but he's just a dog. That's Rocky. Rock Day is how I feel exactly the same. I love Rock Night though because I like the werewolf idea. And also it's a bit edgy, which is kind of cool. Cool Pika, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, you just went silent.
Yeah, I'm here.
And Rock Dusk sucks. He's the worst of the
that
three. The main doesn't work for me.
Yeah, but he was like supposed to be like the middle ground. But
He is the middle ground, but the main from Night doesn't work on day form for me. Anyway, Wishy-Washy single form. I love how pathetic the single form is.
Yeah, it's funny, but at the same time, it gets bigger in numbers.
I love the school form as well. I think this is such a cool idea for a Mon. Have a really weak Mon that's really strong for most of the fight.
That is real. I
like that.
That's also why I used it in my team because like it was a really cool idea.
I think this thing is called Murny. I like it.
I'm a sucker for poison types, so poison types.
Toxapex. I feel nothing really about it. I don't play competitive, so I don't have any strong feelings about it. Mudbray. Honestly, it's kind of ugly.
It's the ugly donkey.
Mudsdale, I like though. Mudsdale gets a pat. Mudsdale's cool. Like Mudsdale. I don't remember its name. Dewpider is cool.
Yeah.
And Araquanid. Oh my god, this is such a cool bug type with such a stupidly busted ability.
Oh, yes.
I love that Mon. I don't remember your name, and I feel nothing when I look at you. You are actually kind of cool. I do like you. Oh, this line.
Really good headway in this tier list.
We are getting there. This guy, I feel nothing about. I used this guy, and he was actually really good.
Really?
He actually got a lot done, and I really like. I like this guy. This guy is cool.
I never would have imagined that one actually being pretty good.
I cannot remember their names.
You know, it's always interesting going through these tier lists because I always find out like Pokemon you think wouldn't be good ended up actually being really good.
Salandit, I think male Salandit would be funnier, but they don't have it on here,
I'm always
so
for
but
improvement.
it's still going eight tier. And Salazzle, amazing. Love Salazzle. You know, we're getting through. Stuffle.
Shuffle.
I
I
like-
Here
I like.
comes one of my favorite Alolan Pokemon.
Beware.
Oh yeah, don't mess with this guy.
This
don't
guy
mess,
is so cool.
Don't mess with him.
Uh,
He will break you in two.
Bonsweet, I like it. That's a good start. I don't remember this middle one's name, but I still like it. However, don't like how it ends. This is not a good mon for me. I don't hate it, I just dislike it. Let's see, who's next? Oh, Comfey!
Umpy.
I like this guy. I think it's adorable. Alright, who's next? Oranguru. I do not like this mon.
That was one I really wanted to use though.
Passimian is better
It
though.
was a Moon exclusive, so I couldn't.
Wimpod is funny. It's a Magikarp, but it actively tries to get out of the situation it's in.
It's the weak bug, but it also evolves into a really strong
Yeah,
bug.
Golisopod is such an amazing bug water. Oh my god, they have so many cool...
It's basically character development for this guy.
It's such a cool mon, I love it.
It makes good character development for that little guy.
Palosan.
love it.
I don't remember its name exactly, but this guy's cool. I like the Sandcastle mod. I think this is a nice mod.
Yeah, I'd be careful, kiddies, and when you see strange sandcastles at night.
If you see Sandcastles, run for your life.
Run for your life. Don't trust them.
Pyukamuku. I love...
I think it's a funny little mod.
It's a funny
like
little dude.
I like how it can do hand gestures with its mouth, like give a thumbs up and such.
It's a funny little dude. Also, I believe that's
I
his
like it.
guts. Anyway, type Null. Such a cool mon. I love
basically,
this.
If you want to use something like Arceus, but if you want to use something like Arceus that's not banned, Savali is the best way to go.
Which is a shame that Savali sucks and is not as cool as Type Null.
Are you serious?
I think Type Null is so much cooler than Savali.
In terms of design?
Yeah. I think
But
Type
I
Null's
like
just...
the...
I think
Well,
Type Null's...
okay, hear me. Look, hear me out though. Its evolution, I think, is also goes with a big part of character development, though.
I know it
because-
does, but I think Type Null looks cooler than Savali. I don't like...
And
I don't
just,
like
you know,
this...
I like Savali for that.
I don't like Savali's head crest thing it's got going on. Anyway, I'm just gonna rank all the Miniors in one because I have no strong opinions on the different colors.
Yeah, they're just colors. If you like it, you may just like one color over the other. It doesn't
And-
change much in the long run.
Anyway, I like it. I think it's cool. Komala. I think it's kind of a dumb idea. You know, I don't really care for it.
That's a koala that sleeps.
I don't like it. This Sancturtonator, honestly, it's really ugly. I think it's stupid. I don't like it. Togedemaru, though, is adorable and neat. And tries to be a bit different from the Pikachu clones by having abilities that are different. And it's doing its own thing, and I like that.
Okay.
Mimikyu.
Mimikyu.
Okay, this is such a great idea for like a Pikachu clone idea. Have a
Oh,
Pokemon.
This is the best one.
That's like
No,
how you do a Pikachu clone. You do something creative with it.
This is the most creative one. It gets really good points.
Anyway, I must banish Bruxish to the worst.
It's ugly, yeah. No,
It's really
ugly.
bad. Anyway, Drampa, I like.
He's the dragon, but he's your grandpa.
He will burn down the bullies' houses for you.
What a good guy.
Such a good guy. Anyway, Delmise, also a cool mon. I don't remember these guys' names, but I think they're all cool. Not the best pseudo-legendaries in the world, but they're really good. Just gotta get them all ranked. It's a scrolling adventure now for me.
Yeah, this dragon. I guess this would be like the pseudo-legendary of Alola.
Yeah, that's what they are.
That's not a bad one.
They're so... I like them. I think they're
I
cool.
like him.
Tapu Koko is cool. Tapu Lele is a war criminal, but my favorite.
Wait, what war crimes did she commit?
She just commits... I feel like out of all of them, she's the one committing war crimes. Tapu Bulu is probably my least favorite, but he's on par with Tapu Koko. And Tapu Fini, such a cool mon as well. But not S tier. Tapu Lele is my favorite. Hope the Tapus come back. Cosmog.
Oh, Cosmog is interesting.
Get in the bag.
One
It's-
of the first legendary Pokemon to having evolutionary a lot.
Cosmog is cool. I think it's funny that Cosmo is like one of the heaviest Pokemon in existence, but it's not an S tier.
No, let's acknowledge the fact that Ash carried that in his bag.
Yeah.
Like,
Solgaleo is an A tier mon for me, but he's really good. Lunala, though, that is amazing design. Such a cool ass Pokemon. Alright, I think we're on to Ultra Beasts now.
all right, yeah.
Let's see, Nihilego, I think is this one's name. Oh god, what have I done?
Where to go?
Oh, there he is. Let's see, I think it's fine. Buzzwole is the funniest thing imaginable.
Oh yeah,
Such
I feel
a
like Guzma would really love
Such a
that Pokemon.
funny bug.
It's honestly a Pokemon I feel like Guzma would use.
Pheromosa, I just like, but she's not as cool as Buzzwole. Xurkitree, again, such a cool guy.
Oh, you should see him in the in his Ultra Wormhole. It's just running around having a jolly good time.
I've seen it. It's so cool. Celesteela, I feel I like as well, but not as much. Kartana, probably my favorite. I think Kartana's super cool. Guzzlord, oh god. Guzzlord is alright.
Honestly,
the place where the ultra space where you find is actually kind of dark.
It's literally the big city that you first go to in Sun and Moon.
That was like basically in ruins.
Yeah, Necrozma is cool. Just Space 4 Necrozma is cool. Duskmane Necrozma is really cool. I like I like Dawnwings and Duskmane.
Another instance of Pokemon fusion. Yeah, and I never thought to see that come back again.
Dawnwings is my favorite. I love the blue glow it gets. It goes into S tier because of that. But time for my absolute favorite legendary Pokemon, Ultra Necrozma. Nothing can
Ultra
stop me.
Necrozma.
This is my
I thought the
favorite.
fusion wasn't enough. They took it a step further.
This
and
is
made
my
Ultra
absolute
Necrozma.
favorite legendary Pokemon. Hope to God they let it come back in a future game someday. I
Well,
want.
they have to bring back the fusion too in order to do that.
Oh, the fusions have always coming back. They're back in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. It's just the means to go into Ultra Necrozma is not available. Anyway, Magearna, I don't care about the Pokeball differences. Magearna, it's fine. Same with Marshadow, honestly. Who's next? Oh, Poipole!
Poipole.
Poipole!
I like the
Poipole.
Poipole.
I like Poipole. And Nagandel, I think it's his name.
Yeah,
He's really cool.
yeah, he is amazing.
I like him a lot. My fingers hate this amount of scrolling I have to do, but we're almost done.
Yeah, two more generations.
Alright, Stakataka.
Let's go.
Love Stakataka. I think that's a cool dude. Same with Bucephalon. Honestly, the Ultra Beasts they added in such Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are so cool.
Yeah, they've added some really. The Ultra Beasts were really awesome. I think they were like the best part of Sun and Moon, in my opinion.
Alright, Zeraora. This is a furry, but I do not like it as much as Lucaria, so go down to... I do like you still, though. Gigantamax Melmetal. You're fine.
I have a lot more appreciation for this guy because of a randomizer I've been watching.
Meltan?
Because Melmetal tanked everything in that randomizer.
I think Melmetal is so cool, I just wish there was more ways to get it than just through Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that's my only gripe with it, is the problem.
Grookey. He's fine. Nothing special, but he's good. I don't remember your name, but I kind of don't like you, actually. Gigantamax Rillaboom, like the drum said, man.
Monkey with drums. Funny monkey.
Rillaboom is so cool. This render is really funny as well, in my opinion.
Funny, yeah, S tier, A tier for like funny monkey.
Rillaboom is so cool. Scorbunny. I like Scorbunny as well. Nothing wrong there. I don't remember your name.
Oh yes, Raboot.
Raboot.
Easy. For
It's fine.
going through the edgy teenager phase.
I like that the stars aren't getting big, just like a really specific part gets big. I think Cinderace is probably the best of the Galarian starters.
Yeah, Cinderace. It has that natural age in progress. Like it's cheerful and happy, got the edgy teenage
Goes
phase.
through, yeah.
It just becomes cheerful and happy.
Goes back
again,
to its
and
sports
fully
phase.
cured.
Anyway, Sobble is still my favorite starter this generation, and you cannot argue against me with this.
Oh, no objections. Sobble. I ended up getting the soft spot for Sobble.
Anyway, I'm very sorry. I hate this stage. This stage sucks. That stage is really bad. It ruins a
It
great...
it went from sad to an emo phase.
But I don't like this emo phase. That emo phase sucks. Anyway, I think this is the funniest Gigantamax for me.
He's the sniper.
Meet the Sniper. Yeah.
I mean, I honestly, I could just imagine giving Inteleon like a Australian accent. Like,
Well, he's James Bond, so he'd be British, which is unfortunate.
I'm the sniper.
I don't care for you, and I really do not like Redent. Rookidee. I like that they made it just pure flying instead of just forcing a normal type on it. Same with this guy. But Corviknight is
Corviknight, though.
such a cool-ass Mon.
Oh, this Pokemon had no right being this cool, but it is.
And its Gigantamax form is also cool on top of that. It's such a nice Mon.
That Pokemon had no right being cool, but yet
Let's see,
it is.
Blipbug, I do not feel anything about you. I do not feel anything about this guy as well. But I love its final stage. This is such a cool... This is such a cool mod. Yeah, not the best for bug types, but still cool. And it also has a neat Gigantamax form. Anyway, these two guys, I feel genuinely nothing when I look at them.
Oh yeah, they're just boxes.
The same with the next two, actually. I feel nothing with these two as well. Although this is an S tier Pokemon.
Oh, just Wooloo?
Yeah, just Wooloo.
Man,
Wooloo.
okay, you know, I'll give it that. Wooloo.
Wooloo may just be a sheep, but it is a good ass sheep.
He's a good sheep. He's no Marie, but I like it.
Dubwool is not as good, but I still like Dubwool. Choodle, honestly, kind of stupid.
Yeah,
Its head's too big for its body.
Dreadnought.
Dreadnaught's a lot better.
Dreadnought, I can give it a pass. It's a good
Dreadnaught's a lot better. I also really like the Dynamax form where it has like the extendo neck.
Oh yeah.
That's a
it's
cool.
really-
I love that. Yamper.
Yamper.
Again, S tier Pokemon.
Good puppy. He's a good electric puppy.
Bolton's not as good as Yamper, but is still a good ass mon.
He's a good boy. We like good boys.
We love our good boys.
We love our good boys and our good girls too.
This guy, I feel nothing. This guy is stupid.
Yeah, but at least the final evolution looks cool.
Colossal G-Max is cool. And same with Colossal. This is a good end.
Yeah, at least it comes out looking really cool.
That's a good end for a line. Applin.
Applin.
I like Applin. Applin's pretty good. I'm gonna just treat the G-Max forms for both of these forms the same because they look exactly the same and I've never used them, so I don't know if there is a meaningful difference. But Flapple, I think this is a cool dragon type. Just base it around the worm in the apple or turn into an apple treat. That's so cool to me. It's a shame they're kind of outclassed by Hydrapple now because it evolves, but
Yeah.
it's so cool. And its G-Max form is kind of stupid looking. I don't actually like that one. This thing. I don't feel anything about that. Sandaconda. This is a cool... I like Shotgun Snake.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. That's a pretty cool one.
Shotgun Snake's pretty cool. And G-Max Sandaconda... I like that it's a tornado. But beyond that, nothing really interesting to me. I'm only going to rate Camerat as one form. And he's getting an A tier because I think it's funny that he's attempting to eat the mascot of Pokemon.
He actually did attempt that.
That's literally what his ability lets him do.
Oh wow.
Jordan, hold on. Look at right here. Bottom left.
Oh, look at that.
He's trying to eat a Pikachu and he can shoot it back as a missile. That is funny. These guys, I feel nothing whenever I see them. Except for its evolved form, because I used that to grind out the battle tower, and that was really fun. I have a lot of appreciation for this guy. Alright, let's see who's next. The baby, Toxel. Toxel's fine. I don't think it was really needed. I'm treating these Dynamax forms as the same. High Amp form, I like a lot more than the low Amp form. Which is why they're getting a tier difference.
I feel like the blue sparks I like more though, but
I like the yellow sparks. I think that works better for me. Also, the yellow one has a move I like more over it. Oh, and I feel nothing with the G-Max that much. It's okay. I like it. Let's see. Sizzlepede. I like the little dude. The little dude's adorable. And Scorch. That is an awesome Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
He may be bug fire and terrible, but such a cool ass mon. And I think his Gigantamax form is probably one of the coolest ones and feels like a natural progression of what you would expect. So yeah, pretty good. We're doing pretty good. This guy, I no fucking clue what his name is. But he can go in here.
I
and-
think it does evolve into that one.
Yeah, this guy.
that guy.
I feel nothing about this line. The Sinistea. I don't really care about the different forms. Sinistea. For the Iron Mugulus memes, this Pokemon has grown to be an S tier mon for me. Via Iron Mugulus. And Sinistea is just okay.
Yeah.
I liked Sinistea more. Hatini, I don't remember its name. I like this line. I think this is probably one of the better lines they've done recently.
Good. It's a really good fairy type.
It's such a cool fairy type. And I feel pretty much a solid B overall with this one. With this line of fairies. Oh god, the Alcremies are coming up.
Okay, I think we should just agree just to pick one Alchemy.
We are, but I have to put them in the clone removal.
Let's just... yeah, I guess we'll
Impidimp.
question when we come
Impidip's a funny little dude. I want him in S tier. Morgrem, I think, is the next stage's name. I hate Morgrem. This is such a terrible middle stage. Get out of here. The Grimmsnarl is such a good end.
Yes, Grimmsnarl really comes through in the end.
Grimmsnarl saves the line. And his G-Max form is also really cool.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But not as cool as Grimmsnarl, in my opinion. Obstagoon is cool. I will give you that, Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Obstagoon is great.
Obstagoon is pretty cool. Berserker.
Masaka!
Parzaka. He's fine. Cursola.
Yes, another reminder of the inevitability.
I love
of
this.
death. I
This
hate
is
it.
such a cool mon. Alright, let's see. Sirfetch'd.
I know where that's going.
I love this boy. He is such a cool guy.
He is the gentlemanliest of knights. The chivalrous.
Mm-hmm. He's very cool. Anyway, Mr. Rhyme is not as... I actually like Mr. Rhyme. I think they finally resolved my problems with Mr. Rhyme with that. Cofagrigus? Cool ass as shit. That's a mon. Only just has the weirdest and most specific level up requirements in the universe.
What was the requirement for evolving?
Your Galarian Yamax needs to have like have 17 or less hit points. Then you need to be at a certain level. And then you need to walk under a very specific rock in the wild area. Like it's
That is
weirdly
very-
specific.
Alright.
Milkray, I don't remember this guy's name, but I feel
Alright,
nothing.
so before we go with alchemy, favorite flavor.
I don't even know what the flavors are.
I mean, look at the flavors and tell me which one looks like your favorite, and we'll just pick that one.
This one.
That one?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I mean, I just like it. I think Alcremie's kind of neat. I like that it evolves by spinning. Anyway, I have to purge them.
Wow, there is so many flavors than I realized.
This isn't even
Look-
counting the shiny form that's just burnt.
That is like, yeah, like there's like a blue blazer flavor and the toppings, different colors, and it all really just depends on how you spin. It's like so cool.
This is probably way too many forms. Why do they dedicate this much time onto one Pokemon that no one's gonna use?
I mean, honestly, I used an alchemy in when I was like running through the Blueberry Academy, and funnily enough, I got a blueberry form.
How convenient.
Which I thought was I thought that was like very fitting considering we are in the Blueberry Academy.
Alright. Phalanx, awesome little guys. This is so funny. They're just marching along. Little guys are awesome.
Oh, they're really fun.
I love them. Let's see, Pinchurchin. He just does not. He's not Pimimuku. He can never be Pimimuku. Snom, the god. The new god of the world.
Praise
Praise be to Snom. Yeah.
Praise the Snom.
Frostmoth, is a shame, is not as cool as Snom, but
But
still
yeah,
good. It's still good. Still good. A Stone Urger? I don't remember this guy's name. I don't like him. I don't like him. He's stupid. SQ, I'm just gonna use the one. I feel nothing about SQ, which is kind of sad for a penguin Pokemon. I feel like I would have more thoughts. Oh, these guys. I do need to rank them differently.
Yeah.
This one, I actually kind of like them both the same. They're not that different to me.
Oh, we're almost at Gen 9.
Well, almost at Gen 9. They stopped adding a lot of Pokemon after, like, starting with Gen 6.
Yeah, we're kind of at the home stretch now.
Alright, Morpeko. I love Morpeko. I think this is such a
I
cool...
think they do that because that way they add more diversity.
Yeah. Oh, I also think because modeling is just annoying. Anyway, Morpeko's cool. This is such a cute elephant Pokemon. What is it, like Kufint or something? It's so adorable. I love it. It's a shame Caparaja isn't as cool or adorable. Oh, right. I have to rank its G-Max form, which is probably the worst one in the game.
Oh.
It's so stupid looking. But this guy, he's fine. He's just not as good as Kufint. I don't remember their specific names, but this guy I like.
That's one of the.
I like these fossils are pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like the developer teams had it really bad.
But I love the ones where they use the fish head more.
Draco Fish is the best.
Draco fish
And I
is...
love the fact that Ash uses that on his team.
I love these two in particular. They're just... This is like the dumbest... This is the dumbest fossil idea ever, but I'm glad they did it.
Draco Fish is the best, though.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Duraludon G-Max is fine. And Duraludon itself is really cool. Get into that... Get A tier. I think my mic's picking up on your end, Jordan.
Is it?
I heard myself.
Oh, that is weird. I'm so sorry. I should turn it down a bit.
Dreepy. I feel nothing about Dreepy. I don't remember your name, but I also feel nothing when I look at you. However, Dragapult is awesome.
Yeah.
Dragapult is indeed an awesome mon. Alright.
Legendary Pokemon, here we go.
Zacian Uncrown is fine. Zacian Crown, I want to throw into the abyss and have it burn for eternity.
You got a problem with swords?
No, I think it's an example of... I think this is like the start of overtuned Pokemon. They carried into Gen 9, and I hated for it. Especially with what they did to Zamazenta, because oh my god, these two are cool, but they just are shit. And competitive. But I like them more. I feel like the shield naturally goes into design better. I'll be honest.
Oh.
Like, I feel the shield is a more natural transition compared to the
You
sword.
went hard on Zacian, and yet you give Zamazenta a pass.
Yeah, because I feel like the shield transitions to, like, a more natural design compared to Zacian, who just has a sword in its mouth. And I hate what it kind of represents in modern-day competitive Pokemon, with, like, overtuned, overpowered shit running everywhere. Anyway, Eternatus.
Yes, this guy.
This guy is cool. Such a cool ally. I think he's also the first Poison-type legendary, which is a good honor for him.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice.
Eternamax Eternatus is the worst.
Not even usable.
Not even usable. Also, it ruined Hackmons in Gen 8, so I have to despise it for that.
I mean, even then, it's not even a usable Gigantamax.
Kubfu
It's
is
just used for a boss, and that's it.
Kubfu is stupid. I don't care for these Gigantamax forms either.
Oh, we were talking about the bear Wushufu earlier.
I don't like them because I hate their design. No, I don't hate their design. I hate their gameplay design. I hate the fact they just ignore Protect more or less.
Well, the funny thing is, we were talking about them earlier and saying how, like...
The water ones
we wanted to
especially.
approach the competitive scene.
Who the fuck is this?
Oh, I think it's an
That's
event Pokemon that was around in a Pokemon movie.
Is that Zarude? Is that its name?
I think that's what the name is.
Why does it have a bow tie as of alternate form? This is such a nothing mythical Pokemon. Oh my god. What
Yeah,
does
it
this
got
do?
like an event, but I never got that event.
I have no
though,
clue if these
so-
are different, so I'm just gonna put them together. I see them. I like their design, but oh my god, I feel nothing. What do they do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything interesting lore-wise, though.
Here's my favorite Reggie.
Oh,
Regieleki.
Regieleki, of course, is gonna be Regieleki.
And then there's Reggie Drago, who's kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of cool, but Regieleki, you cannot ignore that speed.
Regieleki is so awesome. Let's see, Glacier. I don't remember this guy's name, but he's fine. Spectier is also fine. And Calyrex, fuck off. I don't like your design. I hate that it's more big brain than big crown. Which is why these guys are going in the same tier, because they have to they're held back by Calyrex. Let's see. Weird Year. That is how you improve on Standler. So much improvement upon Standler.
Wow, yeah, check that out. It makes a good ride Pokemon.
Let's see. Cleavor
Kevlar.
is
Would
also
you call that better than Scizor?
no, but I still like him.
You know, it's funny. I was actually talking with my manager one of these days, and I was told that he ended up liking Kelvor more than Scizor.
It's pronounced Cleavor, but I can see liking Cleavor more. I just prefer Scizor. I like this more sleek.
Yeah, I was gonna say I personally prefer Scizor.
Anyway, Ursaluna's awesome. Love him. Love Ursaluna. Basculegion, the genders are different, so I believe this is male Basculegion. I like it. And I also like the female variant. I think they look cool. Such a cool idea. Such a cool idea for a Pokemon as well. Let's see. Up next is, oh god, you. This is too human.
Yeah.
That is just a human.
It's just not Weavile. Is the problem.
No, it's not that. It's
They're
not.
Weavile.
No, the problem isn't that it's Weavile. This is just a human.
Yeah.
Like that's too human.
Weavile, so-
Overquill is the funniest shit ever, though.
I can't believe that a Quillfish got an evolution. That's actually pretty
Only
cool.
Hisui and Quillfish, but Overquill is the funniest shit, and I love it. Oh, this person. I actually like you, and I like the turtle form. All right, Jordan, that means we're at Gen 9.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. We're almost free.
Wow, I mean, you said honestly.
I thought this was I thought it might take 5 hours.
I thought it was going to be.
I thought it might take 5 hours, but we did it in 3 hours.
Okay, that probably is a new record for like.
Probably not. Someone's probably done
mile
it.
in the tier list. I don't know.
It's
We'll have
prob-
to check what the shortest one is.
Anyway, this cat is awesome.
I love the kitty.
That cat's awesome.
Yeah,
Honestly, while it does become a biped, which kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because it seems to be a repeating pattern for each generation now.
However, I'm okay with it because this is actually a really cool line. I like this line.
Yeah, it is.
Like Masquerada being the end evolution, like holy shit. This is
Yeah,
such
you like it. And yeah, Inya, you like this form more than Incineroar.
because it feels natural in comparison. It's like something about Incineroar seems off. I don't know how to describe it. Like this feels right.
Well, honestly, I think another has to do with it since I think the design goes well with the Spaniard theme.
Well, not even that. I think something like Incineroar's arms feel too much like noodles, if that makes sense. Anyway, Fuecoco is
No, I know you're gonna. I know you like this guy.
the Fuecoco. Awesome.
Yeah,
I
his
think-
head is empty. There's no thoughts in there.
I like this guy a little bit less than Fuecoco, but I love the nest, I love the bird egg, and I love that there is no thought going on behind its eyes.
Yeah, and this guy's a flat trick.
I like that we had a bipedal mon just become quadruped for a fire type. It's so cool. Anyway, he's S tier. This is
Yeah,
amazing.
He's a flat boy.
That is awesome.
flat.
One of the best starter lines ever. I am so happy that
Fire
it
goes
exists.
too.
Yeah,
He's basically a ghost pepper.
Quaxley. He is cool as well.
Trying to be like JoJo.
He's cool as well. This middle stage, though, no, this does not work.
I mean, not surprised.
However,
considering
Quaquaval-
stages are great.
Is great. Unironically, with the exception of the middle stage for Quaxley line, this is probably the best starters they've ever done.
Oh yeah, these are some. I think
All of
these
them are
really good
cool.
starters.
Every single one here is cool, and I love that. Let's see. Lechonk.
LeChonk.
He's only in B tier because of the name, and that's awesome.
Well, yeah, he wouldn't be up there if he didn't have a funny name.
Oikalongs, I hate them. I hate both of them. It is such a stupid evolution
Yeah,
and
because
disappointment.
unlike LeChonk, they don't have a funny name.
They don't have a funny name and they look ugly. This is such a disappointing evolution. Tarantula, I don't remember your name exactly, but I think you're cool. And I am a Spidops supporter. I will support the Spidops. It's a shame he's absolute garbage and we've gone back to having a genuinely terrible bug type. He might be worse than Ledian. But it's fine. It's fine. I like him still. This little guy. Honestly, I don't like this guy because I keep accidentally running into them in Scarlet and Violet. They're kind of annoying. But low kicks, this is such a cool bug type.
Oh, really?
He may not be that good, but like, holy shit, that's such a cool mon. Or let's see, okay, you can go into B tier, because I like you. This guy can go into the hate tier, though, because this guy is not needed at all. We could have just cut straight to the last form, and that would have been fine.
Oh, recently the English dub came out for the new Pokemon.
Actually,
anime,
I do
and
have to deduct points, because Mickey Mouse, right?
Yeah, it sounds like Mickey Mouse. I wonder if you knew about it.
I do have to deduct points for the Mickey Mouse voice.
Oh.
Mousehold. Love them. Well, these are the mouse... I don't remember the name of the first form, but Mousehold... The forms are exactly the same to me, but this is such a cool-ass mon. I love them. I love they...
reminds me of the rabbits in a way.
They don't let you know that they evolved, and I think that's cute.
Ditto.
All I remember is Sauna whenever I see Fido. And the fact that I have a shiny one in Scarlet.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's like
It's S tier.
stuff for you.
It brings up the memories, the sad. That brings up the memories of Sauna, and it makes me sad. But
Oh yeah, she's like one of the ones that graduated, right?
yeah, it's been a
Okay.
while now, hasn't it? But
That's been
Dosh, I don't remember its name
that's
exactly.
been
But
a
it's
year
like,
now. Now that I think
it's
about
almost been a year if it hasn't been. It's sad. But I like that line. Small Live, this is such a silly little guy, and I love it. It's a shame its next two stages are kind of like this is boring, and
it. Yeah,
I feel
it's like a whatever.
I feel
kind
nothing
of
with that form, and this form is like I kind of don't like this. That's like kind of gross. The Squawkabillies, I'm gonna write all the colors as the same. I feel nothing. This is a dumb regional bird. The salt Pokemons. I really like this, guys. I used them and they were really helpful. They may be Minecraft Pokemon, but I like them. Like this is it felt like you got someone from like I don't remember what the Minecraft like Pixelmon I think is what it's called now. Or Cobblemon. It feels like you got someone from that game to make you a Pokemon, and I love it. It's like probably my favorite thing they've implemented in a bit. Let's see, who's next? Oh, this little guy. This little guy, he's kind of cool.
Yeah, he's
Kinda.
cool. Although there's an evolution form I probably like more better than the other.
Armarouge feels like the natural progression, and he's cool because of that. But let's not pretend it's Ceruledge. Ceruledge,
Oh, come on.
Ceruledge.
Who are we kidding? This one is the winner
That
of
is
the fun.
such a cool
Let's
ass
not kid
mon.
ourselves.
This thing I feel genuinely nothing towards, despite it.
Yeah,
Where did
that
it go?
evolution's not
Where did
great,
you go?
but Belly Bolt though.
Where did it go? I can't let them just disappear on me like that. Hey, get out of the clone removal chamber. Bellybolt's cool. I actually really like this guy's design. You can go into B tier.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he is. This guy, I used it. Oh god, what have I done?
Where did he go?
He went there. Okay. This guy, I like this line. This line is really
Yeah, it's a flying electric type.
Yeah, they're really
Pretty
fast. They were fun to use when I used them. You know, that's what's nice. This guy, I think he's funny. I think
Yeah,
he's funny.
honestly,
And now
let's not
the
kid ourselves.
let's.
I think everyone has a soft spot for this guy because of Arvin's
He
story.
probably doesn't deserve S tier, but I've been emotionally manipulated by Arvin to put him in here.
Yeah,
So
if it weren't, I think if it weren't for Arvin,
I
this
still rank
probably
it
would not have
decently.
happened. But okay, come on.
This thing is stupid and ugly, and I hate it.
Oh, I'll agree. That's it's dumb looking.
This guy though is good. The tumbleweed I like.
Never found I've seen a day where we get a tumbleweed Pokemon.
I think I dislike its evolution because it doesn't change too much aside from the interior, and I think it needed more exterior differences.
Yeah, it probably. Could.
Let's go, Toad Screw.
This scene is honestly the funniest thing to me because
Toad's
it's a squid
cool.
on legs.
This is such an amazing Mon. Greatest Mon
Why is
ever.
this thing so funny to me?
It's a shame that it evolves into not the coolest thing in the world, but its first form is so amazing.
Oh yeah.
Perfection.
Really
This
good.
Qualf.
I've been told Clarf is actually pretty good.
He has decent abilities. He's cool. I like him. I don't remember his name, but I don't like him. Or I feel nothing really. Scovillain feels incomplete and has immediately been outclassed by Ogerpon. But I still like him.
Yeah. I feel like it could use a
The
final
dung
evolution,
beetle Pokemon.
but never got one.
I feel nothing with him, but I really like his evolution. I also like that his shiny actually has a different texture for the ball, which is cool.
Oh yeah.
Because they make the ball a gold ball with the shiny form, and I think that's actually a cool detail. Actually, the shiny form made me talk me into moving up a tier.
Okay, wow, that really did.
Because
talk
that's
you
such a
into it,
cool
huh?
detail. This thing is stupid. I don't get why it exists. You, though, are awesome. I like using you, even if you have a Karen haircut. See, next is the baby. I love this line. I think the baby's the worst one, which is good. And it evolves into this, which is amazing evolution. Progressing the hammer while still getting bigger. And then we end on Tinkaton. Unironically, probably one of my favorite Pokemon they've added this generation. Such a cool ass Pokemon that it deserves an S tier. I think, has every generation at least one S tier? Looks like they do. That's good for every gen.
Oh yeah.
Wiglet.
We're getting close to the end.
We are getting close now. Get the fuck out of here, Wiglet, and get the fuck out of here, Wugtrio.
That's just the source of everyone's another source of everyone's innuendo.
It is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and make a joke out of it.
I think this is Bombardier, I think is his name. I feel nothing with this as well. This is Palafin. I think this is just this is Finizen, which I like the dolphin.
Olafin is great.
I'm gonna rank Palafin based on hero form exclusively, which is amazing. Such a cool idea for a Mon. I love this.
Yes, it is great.
I love that it has to go into hero form by going into a Pokeball so it can hide from everyone. I think that's such a cool idea. I love that.
Really good idea. I like it.
The car engine. Although Revaroom is a lot better. Revaroom is fine.
What's kind of cool is you can actually use them to operate actual cars.
Yeah. Cyclizar is awesome.
I like the fact that it's just a present day evolution of the
I think it's just I mean I don't even know also this guy's amazing. I love this guy.
It's just a present day evolution of the starter Pokemon of the legendary Pokemon.
Yeah, it's the present day. Anyway, Cyclizar, that ore form is amazing. This thing I've always hated because of like the sack it has. Like this is really bothering me. That sack bothers me. But Glimora,
Oh boy, I guess we kind of have to get into this one because
I actually really like the idea of this Mon. This is a cool guy.
yeah, but I think we've all agreed that if the champion of that region
Listen,
used that
listen.
one first,
That's not the Pokemon's fault. That's the trainer's fault. We're not judging this based on the
Yeah.
actions of their trainers. This guy's adorable. I love his little dance.
oh, its little dance it does in that gym is really great.
This guy, not feeling it as much. He's probably my least favorite of the dogs they added this generation, but he's still cool. Flamigo.
To me, it looks like a normal flamingo.
It really is just a normal flamingo, but I love that it has to tie up its neck to store all of its power. I think this is such a funny dude. Despite it just being a flamingo. Let's see, what's next? The baby of the Satitan. I think he's fine. Satitan is cool, though. I think Satitan is such a
That's
cool
great.
ice type. Let's see, who's next? This guy. I think he's dumb. I don't get it.
I used him and I thought it was pretty good.
Dontozo. This is a cool guy.
Oh yeah, that guy. I will say that guy is
Dontozo.
cool.
I'm gonna rank all the Tatsugiris as one form. I know there's a difference with how it works with Commander, but that doesn't mean much to me. I like it. I think it's cool. Let's see. Annihilate.
Annihilate.
I love we've committed.
Most welcome most welcome
I
evolution.
love that we
anything.
committed to the idea Primate got so angry that it died. And that's what I love about it.
That's basically what it is the funny thing.
Iron Treads. I think Iron Treads is okay. He's not the best. He's on the
I like the past one more.
Claude Sire. Claude.
Praise this boy. Praise this boy. Get him up in the S tier.
Boom. Get down there, why not? Boom, Claude Sire. Amazing evolution. They knew
Get
what
him
they were
up there.
doing.
He is so beautiful.
Farigiraf is awesome as well. That's a cool evolution right there. I'm going to train the Dunsparces as one thing.
The Dunsparce.
I think this is the funniest evolution they could have done for Dunsparce. Just make it more Dunsparce, and that's why I love this.
Add another Dun into the name, and boom, you got.
If
a
they gave it
two
another
active
evolution, I hope it is just the Dun
Congratulations.
Dunsparce. King Gambit. Fuck King Gambit, but he's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Not an evolution I expected,
No,
but
I-
a welcome one.
Not needed, but it's here.
It's welcome.
Great Tusks. He's
Now
he's
this
cool.
one takes the case. I love this more than Dolphin.
That guy's cool. Alright, let's see. Who's next? Screamtail, I believe is your name. I think Screamtail's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing
Screamtail.
special with Screamtail. I don't remember. It's Brute something. Brute Bonnet, I believe. I think he's cool as well. And no Among Us jokes, because his name is not Among Us. Fluttermane, I like as well. I actually really like Fluttermane. I think Fluttermane's cool. You know, Fluttermane's super cool. Let's see, who's next? The Moth. I love this form of Volcarona.
That is an interesting form of Volcarona.
It's
I'm not
so
gonna
cool.
lie.
I love it. Sandy Shocks is probably the lamest. But I still like it. Iron Bundle, I like. I like Iron Bundle. Iron Hands, I also like. Look how cool he is.
Look at him.
Love Iron Hands. Iron Jugulus is the worst thing imaginable. This is the laziest design possible. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll be fair. Honestly, I just prefer my OG. Nothing tops my OG.
Iron Moth is also really cool.
Oh, you thought that was pretty good? Okay.
I like Iron Moth. And,
Okay, this one. Are you serious?
it just does not live up to Mecha Tyranitar. It just feels too much like Tyranitar.
I find it works pretty well.
I don't. It doesn't work for me. These guys. This is probably the ugliest thing they could have made for a Super Legendary.
Kind of looks like a butt.
I also do not like the second stage. It just feels off. But its final stage, Baxcalibur, is just Godzilla, and I do like it.
Yeah, I mean, you like Godzilla, so it's like it pans out in the end.
It's just a shame its first two forms kind of suck.
Yeah, I wish they're more appeal. I wish they were more appealing, but you know.
Gimmighoul sucks as well. Goldango, though. I like him.
He gets the honor of having the 1,000th Pokemon, though.
He does get that honor. Anyway, Wu Qian, I love him. He's my favorite of the 4 Ruin Treasures. He gets an S tier. I love him. You know who else falls with him in S tier though?
Oh,
Goddamn Chi-Yu, that
this
fish.
guy. Oh yeah, this guy.
I just love that
He's
this.
so, that's like the best one of the four.
He is probably the best of the four, and I love the small fish. It's just a monster. Qian Pao is cool as well. I think he deserves an A tier. And Ting Lu is also cool. Now, Jordan, remember how I said I thought Mega Salamence was stupid looking?
Really?
Remember how I said that?
Yeah.
Roaring Moon fixes every single problem I have in Mega Salamence. This is such an amazing Mon.
Really? You like that one more than Mega Salamence?
Like this, everything I dislike about Mega Salamence is gone and proved everything I already like. This is such a cool ass Pokemon.
By giving it feathers.
No, like it has its arms out. It doesn't feel stupid looking. It makes perfect sense. That's such a cool ass Mon. Same with Iron Valiant. I love Iron Valiant as well.
Oh, Iron Valiant, I think it's the best future variant.
It probably is. I'm not gonna lie.
Out of all of them, I think with me, honestly, like, I seem to like more after playing both Violet and Scarlet. I think I just like mostly the past
The
variants
past
a
forms
bit
are significantly
more.
better. It's no question.
Yeah,
Like I think the
Koraidon.
only miss this past forms has is Sandy Shocks. Anyway, I love the legendaries of this game. Koraidon and Miraidon are so cool. And they're also
Oh,
goofy little
yeah.
goobers.
What I think what's cool about this is these legendaries are really just integral with the story.
I like when they are like
you
actually
get to follow their journey, which is
a
really
significant part of the journey as well, and I think that helps a lot. Anyway, Roaring Wake is such a cool ass legendary.
awesome. Roaring Wake is a name I get mixed up. I keep thinking it's Crashing Wake for some reason, but
Is it Roaring Wake or is it Crash? I
Roaring
don't
Wake.
actually know its name. Iron Leaves, I think is this thing's name.
oh yeah,
Honestly,
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
remember
nothing
this.
with
I made
it.
a bad joke. I made a bad joke in a live stream where I just said just name it Verizon.
It's such a bad. It's probably it's not that cool. Anyway, Hydrapple's awesome.
Oh yeah, that's
Has a
like,
cool ability. Has a thematic connection with Kieran. I love it. A
Yeah, it was really
Sinistchi. This guy is fine. I don't feel much about it, but I do like its final form. I like this. I like this design a lot, actually. We're almost done.
all right. Time for
Uh,
the final countdown.
This guy just does not feel like a Pokemon. I don't know how to describe it. It just does not feel like a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Same with Monkey Doki. This guy also feel about the same with him. I don't like either of them. I love this guy though. This guy is awesome. It's just a shame
Oh,
he's not the
wait.
poison fairy we desired.
This tier, I just noticed about this tier list.
Oh, I can add them.
You
Don't
don't-
worry.
They don't have the ones for the pit. They don't have
Don't
the
worry.
ones. Like,
Once we finish it. Oh,
Ogerpon.
Ogerpon. I'm just gonna rank Ogerpon based on the single mask.
Yeah.
Ogerpon is an easy S tier.
Yes. A really good girl.
Amazing Pokemon.
She's a good girl.
And Blood Moon Ursaluna. I
I
like
think
this.
this is the best Ursa and Luna design, hands down.
This is such a cool Mon. I like this.
So, how do you want it?
Hold on, I have their image. I have their images. I can add them. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment, and I will solve all of our problems. Okay.
I'm sure there's a
Alrighty.
record somewhere.
Hold on, I need to readjust my thing. There we go. Alrighty, we got our last bit of Pokemon. So let's just start with Hydrapple. I think this is a cool Mon. And I like it.
Oh yeah, after seeing Kieran use it in action, it's like I know. it's, like, really
Archaludon.
good.
I think it's funny that this does not count as a pseudo legendary because it has 600 base stats, but it doesn't have a free stage evolution. So I think that's funny. But I also like him. He's
Pretty
cool.
good one.
He's cool. Gouging Fire. I love this Entei. This is probably... I think this makes me love... It's like the most similar to Entei normally, but it's such an improvement over Entei in my opinion.
Oh man, like I still need to get those Pokemon, but I gotta catch 200 Pokemon to do that.
And behold, Great Neck.
I don't know what they were thinking with Raikou on this one. Like, why?
Well, it's Raging Thunder, but I prefer the name Great Neck. Anyway, S tier. I love him.
Honestly, I feel like I can't take Raikou seriously after this.
It's such a cool ass mon. Iron Boulder. I really like this one actually.
Really good one too. Yeah, this one's
Same
really
with
good.
Iron. I don't know what this one's name is, but I
I
like
don't know either.
I like the future Cobalion as well. I think he's cool as well. He goes in A tier.
They
Iron-
look pretty good.
I also like just how some of his animations. I think Iron Leaf sucks though, unfortunately. Terrapagos normal form. I think this is adorable.
Yeah, this is adorable.
I love its terrestrial form. This is such a cool ass turtle. And for some reason, weirdly balanced. It's kind of odd.
It's a flat turtle.
And then we got Stellar Terrapagos.
Yeah, Stellar, because it gets its own form from the Stellar type.
Stella. And last but not least, Peacharunt. Honestly,
Mochi.
right now I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you've played the epilogue yet.
I have not. I don't have the ability to play epilogue yet, but this is it.
Yeah, this is our final list.
Every single
I mean-
Pokemon. But this is my final list. You have no input on my opinion.
Well, yeah, I have no input because, like, I've told you this, like, my opinions are a lot different from his. Like, we used to do think on similar lengths, but they're just that one Pokemon where we just don't agree on what was good.
And yeah, that was every single Pokemon. That took us... How long did that take us? That took us 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was, like, really shorter than I anticipated. You said, like, oh, prepare to be here for a while. I'm like, oh.
Well, I mean, we started
Oh.
at 10, so it has been a while.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Now I
Not
need
gonna
to...
lie.
I'm gonna see... Can I... I'm gonna see if I can delete the clones real quick. Yep, everything went well. Hopefully we can play games in the future.
Definitely. I'm down. Like I said, I'm down for anything. Like we play mostly about the similar games anyway. So if you haven't seen me, you'll definitely gonna be seeing me around a bit more often, or every once in a while.
Well,
And who knows? Maybe I'll have Indra on my channel at some point. Who knows? But that's like down the line talk.
yeah. Well, that was fun and all. Well, I guess it's time
Oh yeah,
to...
I'm guessing you're gonna be doing some Mr. Swamp adventures tonight.
I might... I need to... No, I might change it to tomorrow since I have stuff to do tonight.
Oh man, I was like looking forward to more adventures of Mr. Swamp.
I'm a bit tired, so I might need to do it just tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, well,
I only asked because I did self schedule there.
I had to change it. Stuff popped up, unfortunately. Well, yeah, that was fun. I hope y'all... That was the tier list, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day, evening,
Yeah.
morning, whatever time of day it is. Bye-bye!
Yeah, and if you want to see any content from me, I am Cool Pika on YouTube. I do Let's Plays.
And I'm cutting you
video
off.
games
Goodbye.
mostly.